That's a wild story. And then I tracked down the album, and I bought the album. Yeah, the Hey There Boys thing as well. Yeah, because Matthew texted me and says we found the guy who wrote Hey There Boys, and I'm like, what? And then he sends me the Discord link, and I jump on the call. I'm looking up with you. Nah, you're mine tonight, baby. I'll see you on the other side.
Hi.
I love that.
My name's Mr. Scott. And I shed a little cleavage for you tonight, too. Aww. Cute. And you'll be losing weight so you can fit into it?
We're hemorrhaging subscribers on YouTube. I don't know, but we're gonna have to put out some more shorts, Chris.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, bitches? It's us.
Hey.
Who else would it be?
Great intro.
You're literally here for us. I don't need to introduce us.
Hey guys,
'cause,
I'm the new Mr. Scott. I'm
Oh,
super gay Mr. Scott.
So let me share my screen for a second. Because let me see, which screen is it? It's this screen.
Oh, you got popcorn?
I'm working on a
Whoa.
Mr. I'm working on a Mr. Scott shirt. I'm working on it, so I only have a little bit so far.
That's fine.
But it will be the featured photo,
Sean
and then we'll have some more Mr.
I
Scotts
was
in the
gonna say with
background
that
here.
you should have the this, you know.
Oh yeah, with me.
Thank you for the
going like this.
heartbeat.
That was so yeah, it is in the works. I started that today. Do you want to go with me on the
We're
16th
having,
of March
there it
to
is.
Great Adventure opening day?
Yes, he does. I'm telling you, yes, he does.
I
And bring a
can't.
gimbal.
I can't because I had plans the 16th and I already canceled because we have our family
Cancel
baby
those.
shower the next day.
Ah.
Yeah. Can't miss that. Got to get super drunk on the baby shower day too, because everyone's gonna be
Yes.
buying, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel like
that's
it's like
free,
basically
free
like my
booze.
second bachelor party, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Let's catch up on chat real quick.
Go for it.
Remy says The Tube. I love this song. Need me to fill in? Wow, cleavage already. Always put out. And No New Friends says, make sure to tap that screen. I hope we have word of the week, or says Remy. Do we have a word of the week? Spoiler alert. Do we have a word of the week this week?
For episode 2, yes.
All right. I asked you and then I read the next comment. I don't remember what that is.
I'm on it.
Scott, paranoid that this is going over. Scott at 8:10. Jaws, JK Remy, Jaws. Finally, I almost ate all my popcorn already. King Mike asked me to hang out on the 16th, in which I'm busy. Beautiful Diz says, ding. Oh, because I get it. My studio is in shambles tonight, guys. So it looks like I live in a halfway house, but I don't. It's a full house.
And I decided to dress up
Everywhere.
as Scott tonight with my fedora.
But a little straighter.
and
a
a
little
little
straighter.
straighter and a little bit of cleavage.
A little bit of
'cause
cleavage.
Straight guys do cleavage.
You should gradually just take the shirt off tonight as we get deeper into the night.
It might be one of those nights.
Yeah. First
So
of all, the
stay tuned.
undercarriage of that hat is almost as beautiful as your undercarriage.
Oh.
I just have a feeling that that's what your undercarriage looks like. Your taint is just Roy G. Biv.
I used to get it waxed.
I haven't drank in a while for recording. It's been a while because I've had a lot of acid reflux lately.
Yeah. If you're just joining us, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free. But
And welcome to the
on here almost
Sandpiper
every
Vacation
Wednesday
Studios where we'll book your
night. Oh yeah,
vacations.
live from the Sandpiper Vacation Studios. Yeah.
So I
What if I
didn't.
book one on the air?
Oh, well, 50% off, right?
Yeah. The next person that books sandals.
Scott gives you for the 50%. So you said we don't have a lot to talk about tonight, Scott, and I wanted to be one of the people that said let's not talk about TikTok at all tonight. But
I don't want to talk about TikTok tonight.
But there is a bill that's being voted on tomorrow to ban TikTok
Yeah.
in the United States. So if you want,
Listen,
we can
if that
do that
happens,
avenue.
If that happens,
Suicide Watch.
like 100%.
Yeah,
I
and
don't-
like I'm
I
not
won't
even
have
like
anything to look for
suicide's not
anymore.
funny, but that's serious. Like Scott, I'm
Like,
worried
I'm-
about Scott.
I'm worried about me.
Yeah.
I will go into a deep dark depression.
I
if
know
that
Scott will
happens.
finally
Like,
understand how
seriously.
we feel, Nick. Scott on a daily basis. Scott will
Wait,
read some of
we
ours.
can't do that. because Facebook and Instagram went down the other day.
Yeah.
And
Wait-
that
oh, shit.
caused a panic until we realized we had TikTok.
Yeah, so we can talk about social media today in the whole form of what would we do without social media.
I mean, we're already talking about it and you're recording, so.
Yeah, so you just keep rolling.
Alex, at
We'll do the intro in like 10 minutes.
No. Okay, I've got it. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 6 topics.
Okay.
Is that good for you, Mr. Scott?
That's good. That's good.
Anything for you, sir?
Thank you. All right, you guys ready?
Nick's on a whole another level tonight.
I hate everybody. Oh yeah, and then in the second episode, we're gonna talk about the friendies.
If I drop glass now, I will break in my room because there's no more carpet.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the No New Friends. That's not how I started.
Wow. I thought we were bad.
I'm already thinking about this TikTok ban. I'm struggling. That's right. You're listening to the No New Friends podcast, voted number 1 by our friends and family, and number 3 by the Orlando Weekly Readers Poll. We are the podcast for adults who love to laugh at adulting, and it's the podcast where everything unfolds. You can connect with us. All of our social media links are right there on our website, nonewfriendspodcast.com. While you're there, check out our really sweet merchandise and join our clubhouse. Become a friend with benefits. That's our Patreon. For as low as $2 a month, you can watch us record everything live, get all sorts of exclusive content, and a bunch of other bonus features. And then make sure you follow us on the TikTok where Sarah, Lewis, Darren, and I go live every single Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now, we are recording live on the YouTube for everybody. It's public. You watch it 8 o'clock-ish every Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time. My name is Scott. I am the host. With me, as always, my co-host, the scumbag reselling hoarder himself, Chris.
Thank you for the heart, me.
The Jewish American princess, Sarah.
Hello.
Our emotional support gay, Nick.
I forgot what I was supposed to say. Hi.
And our producer, Alex. So, guys, I wanted to start this episode a little bit different today.
So not TikTok?
This is something. No, we're not going to talk about TikTok.
Oh,
I'm
excited.
This is something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted
Poppers?
people to.
I'm sorry.
What? I've always wanted people to email us and like kind of so that we could talk about their situation, their question, or whatever on air. And it
Sure.
finally happened.
Did we get an email?
We did. After
Really?
3 years, we finally got an email of something that we can discuss on the podcast.
We don't
I'm
have a
super
jingle
excited
for
about
that.
this.
No, we don't.
have a jingle
Work
for
on that.
So here we go. We're going to leave out names. I'm going to read this. Currently 7 months pregnant, wearing a belly support band because of my backaches. But hand washing the dishes for the past 2 weeks because my husband won't call the warranty company to get our dishwasher fixed. The plot thickened today. Our washing machine is now off balance, and he has to call for that too. So it looks like I'll be washing clothes in the backyard like it's 1800s. Chris, what are your thoughts on that email? What should she do about her husband here?
Sounds like her husband's a very busy person. It sounds like when he's not recording live, he's on his boss's TikTok live supporting him. Sounds like he's had a really rough, stressful weeks with work. I sympathize with the husband on this unbiasedly. So, 7 months pregnant, nothing to joke about. But I do tell you what, I would assume that this belly support band thing that she was using while hand washing dishes, I don't know why, but I have a hunch that he had just seen her using that, asked her how she felt, and she felt amazing wearing it. So 7 months pregnant, she probably feels 2 months pregnant with that support band, right? Hand washing dishes. It's a good old American way, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's just very patriotic of her to be doing something like that.
Saves
just
water. It's good for the environment, right?
I think probably she sounds like a patriot, first and foremost, and just just old school woman. Just she's washing the dishes,
Barefoot, pregnant in the kitchen.
yeah, all natural, bare feet, right? Probably getting that energy from the earth. I don't know. I think that the vibes in that household are probably at an immaculate, like, all-time high. And I think that sounds like a really, really good situation. Now, as for the husband not calling the warranty company, might be a little confused and intimidated to talk on the phone because maybe he got the warranty companies mixed up before, and maybe he called the warranty company for the dishwasher. They came out, fixed it, and then it still didn't work. So maybe he lost faith in that warranty company. Maybe he's unsure. Maybe he wants to do it himself. Maybe he's an all-American guy too. He just wants to fix things himself. Maybe the and that washing machine. Just a hunch, but he might have suggested her there's a laundromat right down the street.
Oh. You had a really good answer. I was
Just
not
a
what I was
hunch.
gonna say.
Yeah, just a hunch.
Yeah.
I just in theory that would just that like I don't know why, but my mind went like directly to that.
I feel like you knew a lot about this.
I feel
person,
like it
very
too.
similar.
I'm resonating with this
Yeah.
couple, same sex couple. Maybe we don't know if it's two women, two men, right? We don't know.
That's true.
We don't know.
Well, she did say she was pregnant and her husband.
He sounds incredibly attractive and just an all-around great guy. I don't know what
Wait.
it is about it.
Is the husband pregnant too?
We could be. We don't know. Who are we to judge, right,
Yeah.
Nick? We don't
He
know their
probably looks
situation.
pregnant.
Yeah, we don't know their
Let's be
situation.
honest.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he is. Maybe he's the seahorse, the male seahorse of the relation. I don't know. I honestly, all this is really just speculation on my end, and I would hate to mischaracterize either one of these people, but that just, I don't know. I have a hunch.
So you're saying she should just get over it and just enjoy doing the dishes and the laundry?
I think it sounds therapeutic to be barefoot with a support band holding up that stomach, right? I just think it sounds a little therapeutic. The running water, or their lack of with the laundry, right? But I mean, like, what did she say? Something about the 1800s in the backyard?
Yeah.
There was a lot of good in the 1800s.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, besides the Trail of Tears and the Civil War and everything. I mean, like, just good old-fashioned washing your clothes in the backyard, clotheslines, natural air, way less processed foods.
It's nice to get that spring fresh air. and all the
Exactly,
pollen-
yeah.
all the
There were no
pollen and-
allergies, no anxiety.
No, and it's been raining out. I assume this is in the Northeast. It's been raining out a lot lately, so maybe just throw some soap on the clothes over a clothesline in the backyard, and then your problem's done. If you wore your jeans more than once before you washed them, maybe it wouldn't be an issue either. Just spitballing. If this was their situation.
So, just a thought.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the husband should help do the dishes.
Yeah, I think in that household, I think he probably puts them away. Like he puts the dishes away.
Okay.
Yeah, which is a fair
But she's
trade-off.
7 months pregnant.
Not 8, nor 9, right? I mean,
Oh, so she's 8 months. Then this guy would go in there and do all these things.
no, I mean with
Is
that
what you're
support band, I mean it feels like 2 or 3 months, right? It knocks off 6 months of the
So it's-
pregnancy.
saying?
Yeah,
Simple math.
I think I think
This
it's
is- this
really
is
good
husband
therapy.
math right here.
Yeah.
I mean, washing dishes is proven to be good for the joints and the fingers and the hands, and you need that while producing a baby. I don't know. There's something about like, so you need to be active while you're pregnant mentally. Stay sharp as a knife, right? So washing the dishes, washing knives keeps you sharp as a knife. I would think, right?
Hopefully, this wife doesn't have any access to a knife.
Butter knives, I would assume, would be the I think the husband washes the steak knives and has securely put them somewhere where she could not find them or reach because she's pregnant, so she doesn't climb ladders. So
Sarah, what are your thoughts on this?
I think that the husband should get that fixed before the baby shows up because there's going to be a lot more laundry to do. Yeah, it's going to be a mess,
Sure.
honestly. And you know, I resonate with the washboard. It could be, you know, it's a tool. It
Yeah,
could be an
right.
instrument. You
It's
know,
good.
it could be, but also 7 months pregnant. Come on, husband, whoever you are.
you know, I think that probably in their situation, they both forget she's 7 months pregnant because she's doing so well. You know, she's just doing probably so well in this pregnancy, and she's very happy. And she loves her husband a lot, and that's why she slaves over the kitchen sink at maybe 8 o'clock at night. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she's doing them as we speak. I have no idea. Maybe he went in, gave her a nice kiss on the cheek, and went to podcast with his friends for the night at 8:15 while she was barefoot with a waist support band holding up her 7-month stomach.
I I think that in 2.5 months, said wife will be able to talk about how much work she's done more than said husband, considering the pushing and, and whatnot. That
Well, I mean,
he's
listen.
going to regret it.
So, okay, let's talk about this a little bit. Listen, say I'm washing dishes myself, right? Hard work. It can be sometimes. It could be, right? And say I cut my hand. It hurts. It probably hurts really bad, right? What if I stick a sponge in a glass and it cuts my hand, right? It hurts. Like, that's bad, right? My knuckles are tired from scrubbing. But now imagine that I'm washing the dishes and someone injects me with something like an epidural and I cut my hand. I won't feel a thing. I'd probably laugh. I'd probably just be like, like what? You know what I mean?
You're saying that your cut from washing the his cut from washing the dishes is worse than labor because the wife in labor has had an epidural.
Oh, you know what? Now that you put it into perspective, I wasn't even thinking of that, but that's actually a really good comparison, Scott, because I guess epidurals are used during pregnancies for deliveries, and it's not relatively painless, completely painless, right?
Yeah.
So,
But-
I
and
mean,
you're also-
your
I think
words,
that's
not
not-
mine.
I think the actual epidural is painful
Yeah, probably pinch. I would assume it's a pinch.
for a second.
Yeah.
Also, just to clarify, you're also saying that a hand injury is more painful than labor.
That's what I heard.
It really was. Thanks, guys, for checking on me. I'm feeling
Yeah,
so much
I was
better.
literally
I
about
have
to say,
full-
"Move, I'm gay." Like, how are you?
Yeah, full functionality of my hand finally. I did hurt the other hand recently by stabbing it as well.
Jeez,
But
that
we're
sounds-
okay.
we should probably check
But
on
you know
every once in a
what?
while.
You really should, because this happens more often than you think.
Chris says if you get an epidural, you'll be fine.
I in theory, right? In theory, modern medicine's
just
a beautiful
little
thing.
pinch
Yeah.
right in the spine. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I need. Yep.
Sir, I feel like it's a you and me thing that they just kind of push us aside anymore. They don't care about how we're feeling. I went to a chiropractor today, thank you, to check on my back because if you remember, I told a story about my back last week. Paid a lot of money to this chiropractor, and basically he just told me I needed to stretch. So thanks for asking and caring too. So I wanted to throw
Did
that
you
out
tell
there.
him that you stretch enough, that you're flexible or something like that?
I didn't tell him that part. I skipped that part.
He's like, I can stretch. I asked my own D.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
That's what-
that.
And scene. That's some good role playing, guys.
So to recap all of this, I
Sure,
just
yeah.
want to put it all out
Yeah.
there. So the husband is not in the wrong because he's busy.
Yeah, I sounds that way. I mean, just
The
based
back
off the
brace,
knowledge.
The back brace takes off 6 months of the pregnancy.
At least,
so it's really not a big deal.
Debatably, maybe the whole pregnancy. Yeah,
Hand
I might
injuries
buy
are
one.
worse than labor.
they can be if it's glass, washing dishes. right?
Epidural fixes everything,
from what I hear.
and Nick
Every-
S's his own D.
I don't think you missed anything.
No, I think you got all the Cliff's notes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
perfect.
no longer need
No,
cliff notes.
yeah, and that was a good show, guys.
Nick, before we move on, your thoughts on the husband? Is the wife overreacting, or should the husband get to work here?
I just feel like the husband's been really busy hanging out with his gay best friend because
Could be.
he's been injured and sick and just needed some extra hands to help with some handiwork too. So he's been a very busy guy, I think.
I was doing a lot of pipe. I mean, this person.
Yeah.
It sounds like he was doing a lot of pipe work. Lately.
Yeah, we've been having some issues on our house, and he's a very handy man and knows how to shove stuff. in
Knows
that
his
pipe.
way around.
Yeah.
You know, I would assume. Yeah.
Just a thought, right? Yeah.
In theory, correct. Scott,
Chris,
what are your
you doing later
thoughts?
tonight?
Pipe work.
Finding an
Yeah,
exposed
plumbing.
man for his
Scott,
wife.
what would you do?
Okay.
Go
I'm
on
pretty
TikTok
lazy.
Live.
Yeah, I go on TikTok
First-
Live and do the dishes there. So at least hashtag content. Maybe I get some heart maze and some team bracelets while we're at it.
Wait,
shit.
wait. We've seen this before, actually. We've definitely
We have.
seen you do your dishes on TikTok Live.
Yeah. I figured, listen, if okay, so I figured out I unlocked the cheat code. We weren't going to talk about TikTok, but here we are. I unlocked the cheat
We were
code,
always
Sarah.
going to talk about TikTok.
So the women, they get a lot of views by doing makeup and being in the mirror and wearing the skimpy outfits and all that. That's a big thing for the dudes. Well, my wife always says that when I do the dishes, it's a turn on ish. So it's like, you know what? Maybe I can get views by a man doing dishes. Did it work? No. We got banned that day.
I'm 2 for 2, actually. I've gotten banned twice so far.
I know. Why do you think I changed the password?
I was wondering why I didn't have access anymore.
Well, that's more than me, honestly, because Scott cut me off after one trip to Chili's. So
Well, listen,
'cause you're
you
a
were
woman.
a victim of circumstance.
Scott's
You were
sexist.
you were a
exploits
victim of
women.
circumstance and a victim of Chris, because Chris is like, oh, my favorite team is the Orlando Mid-Jets, getting you to say it. And then there was a couple other things too, where he got you to say something.
I did get you
you
today,
got me
Scott.
today. Yeah.
I got all of you today.
Oh yeah, you did.
I made Scott talk. So his friends come to the parks with him every week, and I had Scott for about like 3 to 5 minutes talking about how much fun and how much he enjoys his friends coming with him. And which Sarah replied, "We come like once a week together."
We're such grown-ups here. I love it.
All right, that ends this segment.
So Emily
and then we're
texted
gonna-
me, for everybody listening at home. Emily texted me and she goes, "Had to watch this live. I'm crying." And then she goes, "Oh no, are you mad?" That was like the funniest thing ever. She actually sent an email.
She messaged me on Facebook.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, she messaged me about maybe 20, 30 minutes ago.
Oh, that was so good.
20 to 30 minutes before we started recording. And she said, "Need some pregnancy content for tonight's episode? Let her know." And I was like, yeah, I'm struggling to find topics right now.
Oh, that's
so,
so
yes.
funny. That was golden. Yeah, because
And I was just trying to figure out how to do it. And I was like, you know what? This is going to be an anonymous email. Let me see how Chris feels about the husband here.
yeah, that was great. There, I went so in between dishes and this, I go out and say goodnight to her. She's usually in bed or heading up to bed. She's washing dishes. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing washing dishes? Yeah. I do. It's all that is true though. She was wearing the support band. She said she felt great, and I do need to call now for the dishwasher and the washing machine, the warranty company.
Yeah, that was fun.
But I mean, I don't have a lot of faith in them. I mean, they said they fixed the dishwasher, they didn't. So what is a guy to do?
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
It's like my washing machine that's been broke. So
What do you do?
That was really fun.
You just buy new
Emily,
clothes?
Thank you so much for sending that in.
buy new clothes.
It was in the middle of our the washing machine was in the middle of our basement because it was like walking because it was like all you heard upstairs was like boom 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 boom, and then she comes in. I was like, is that normal? Because I was just watching TV. I was just ignoring it. She's like, no, that's definitely not normal. And we go downstairs, and the washing machine she goes downstairs, and the
Because
washing
we are
machine
going
is
to
in the
stay
middle
on
of the floor.
YouTube tonight, just because we have a lot going on. So we're just.
Do we? Did you
here.
tell chat that? I would like
What
to tell
chat?
chat. The Discord chat that we're on.
Is there anybody there?
Oh, I just want to know. I just want to put like an everyone. Oh, you did. Yeah. You put you did put the link in there. Yeah. Are you posting to everybody? Do you know how to do that? Are you writing it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how to mention everybody? Oh, I'm so proud of you.
He's
You're
learning
so
much.
hot right now.
Scott, I did ask Sean when you asked that. I was like, do you have any topics for tonight? And he's like, let me try to think. We got a refund from our basement guy.
Oh, you did?
We're supposed to be getting one. I can talk about that. Piper being obsessed with her mermaid tail. And he said, also ask people for any tips of faking their own death, different countries to relocate to. He's like asking for a friend. He's having a very bad day at work.
Oh. Okay, great. Because I mean, we have
So if you need more.
now 5 segments to fill. What I was going to do next is go to the Chris. You did work in your bathroom.
Yeah. You want me to do
So I
that
was
right
gonna-
now?
Yeah, I think it'd be a pretty smooth transition.
Okay.
Although, because I don't have an anchor story.
Okay,
for
so you could-
the second episode.
Okay, so yeah, so you could just say something like you didn't call the warranty company, but you took things into your own hands, something like that.
Yeah. And then we'll do the anchor story for or the anchor segment for
Bobby, what's going
episode
on?
2. Bobby Warren, hey buddy, I did watch the link. We'll do maybe. Okay, I got it. Okay. Let me hit record.
I'm doing your hearts and emojis for you.
Oh, look at all those. Oh, you can tap the screen.
Yeah. I didn't. I just learned
Things have
this.
changed. Let's push out this live, everybody.
Yeah, it's like in my thing's coming.
Seriously, if TikTok goes away, I don't know what I'm gonna like. I'm gonna be.
She needs Mr. Scott's
Depressed.
housekeeping staff. He might re-rupture his Achilles again. I only told Scott this because we were on the phone, but I've learned why my dog did rupture my Achilles again. She hates limbs. So we were on TikTok Live. That's when I was saying it. So we bought her. She loves lammies, like lamb chop, and she's obsessed with tearing the limbs off of them. I guess all she does just tears the limbs, and then she plays with the limbs. She brings it up
Like
to the
they're best
lamb,
friends
and it's
after
like-
that?
Like no, I think she does it to send a message. She'll bring the limb up to Lammy's face, just do it in front of Lammy, and she tilts Lammy so Lammy watches. It's really disturbing. Anyway, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. So clearly, Chris, the husband in that email could not have been you because you took it in your own hands to
Yeah.
do some repair work around your house this week.
Yeah, I'm a handyman. The rumors are true. Yeah. So Emily was feeling a little sick, and so was I. Feeling a little sick. Emily was feeling a little sicker than I am because my immune system's great. People were saying I have the best immune system probably in the country. But we're both feeling a little, down to the dumps with our
Da-na-na-na-na.
sickness. We have a bedroom attached to a bathroom. And this bathroom was added on to the master bedroom to have an extra bathroom in the house. It was everything was rigged up, whatever. So there's no exhaust that puts out the steam or anything. And then I broke our last faucet accidentally, of course. And so I had to put a new faucet in. Did not
How'd you
put the
break it?
little. We don't talk about that. I mean, it was totally normal, just wrench stuff.
Just wrench stuff.
Just wrench stuff. I was trying to take off the little filter thing, and I was doing it the total opposite way, and it just it cracked. But anyway, it happens to everybody. So I had to put a new faucet in there. So I put the new faucet in, but it leaked because it wasn't installed properly. It was probably a defect. It was probably a defected faucet. It wasn't my my work at all. It was the defective faucet. So we'll talk about the defective faucet leaked. So between the bathroom not airing out and between the me taking 120-degree showers and between me watching Scott on TikTok Live in the shower, I think 45 to 55-minute showers, my water bill is out. I have to take out a loan to pay my water bill each month. So...
Well, you're a big dude too. So,
it takes a while.
It's not a shower; it's hosing you down.
And it gets cold. I mean, the whole it gets it's to the point where it's I use all the hot water, then I use the lukewarm water, then the cold water. That's when you got to get out.
It's not a tub that fits you. You got to go outside.
Thank you for that.
Someone's got to stand on a ladder with a big scrub brush.
Yep. Yes. Exactly. From experience, bitch. So, anyway, we got the leaky faucet, and we got the steam in the bathroom. Now, for some reason, it was really scary, actually. So the wallpaper bubbles up after a little bit of the steam. Probably not good, but
normal.
but you know what was scary was when he first moved in, it would bubble up, and then I thought it was spelling something out. And I was like, like, I don't believe in ghosts, but this might make me. So, but now it stopped after get. So I have no idea what the next word is. There's bubbles now every single time I take a shower, and it starts about after like a half hour. So I know it's
It was
only
a
me
warning. It
that
was a
sees
friendly
this.
ghost. It was a get healthy.
Yeah, that's what I think it might be. So
I'll get to the dishes.
maybe get jiggy with it. Maybe it was like Will Smith's
Yeah.
like ancestor. Like maybe it's like a fun ghost, right?
Could have been a religious ghost. Could have been get Jesus.
Maybe, right? We don't know.
You never know.
But I get out of the shower after the second word appears. So anyway, so we're starting to feel a little sick, and Emily starts to say, "I wonder if we have black mold in the bathroom because I see a little bit of mold up high, and I can't reach that high." So I was like,
You
"I
don't want
see
that
it."
black mold.
No.
Because you're short.
White mold's fine.
So
It's not as bad for you. Like you can survive living with the white mold.
I mean, statistics are statistics, right? So
Exactly. The numbers don't lie.
So I look under the cabinet or the leak with the leaky faucet, and it's not just leaking; it's leaking into the little unit. What do you call that? The
A penis?
no, not that. The well, that's another story. The
It's in my bubble.
what do you call that? I have to go on HomeDepot.com to see how. What is that? What the unit that the sink is in? What is that called?
Sink?
No.
Basin?
Not
Counter?
the base, the counter, I guess. Okay, so like underneath the sink, like the counter. No, it's called something.
Cabinet?
Please in chat, please help me out. So anyway, so the water's leaking under there, and it's like soaked. I had no idea it's soaked under there. And this is like a custom made, whatever you call this piece of furniture in the bathroom, and it's really pissing me off because I've looked them up. I'm keep checking chat to see. So anyway, so it's soaked. So now I'm like, okay, now I got to pry this wood up, right, to see if there's any mold underneath. So
Counter.
so it's not a
Bathroom
counter. Damn it, it's not a counter. It's a
Vanity?
vanity. There we go. I think maybe. So anyway, so I
Same
start
thing.
prying up the vanity boards. Right, like it was hard. It took me like 40 minutes to pry these boards up. It was a lot of nails in there.
Do you know what else is hard? Nick, imagining you
Doing
ripping
like a
up
little
Doing all this
handiwork, doing
work,
plumbing. Yeah. So pry all that up. Nothing there. Nothing there. It's like, okay, that's good. That's good. So the problem that the defective sink, leaked into there, not an issue. No mold under here. I did find a cute little card from the 80s in there that was signed by Sister Abigail, which I think is the ghost that's in my house. It's telling me to get something.
So it's definitely get Jesus.
Yeah, it was really cute. There was a little blood on it. It was weird, a little weird, but really mostly cute. Hand drawn like crucifix on it. Anyway, so now that problem solved. So I'm like, okay, we're getting sick from something, right? And so I'm like, okay, now I got to take a shower, get these bubbles up. So I take a really hot shower. Wall starts bubbling. Take out a knife and I cut open the wall.
Wait, what?
I cut the wall. I cut into the paint where it's bubbling to take a little peek-see to see if there's any mold underneath. Because Emily's like, "What if there's mold underneath? Like, the water's getting in there. Obviously, it's bubbling up." So now I'm like cutting into the wall. So then that spot, it was the T in get. I cut down the basin of the T. No mold in there. No mold in there. All right. Now I go. I'm in the shower and I see right above where the tile ends and the drywall starts. See a little bit of peeling, so I peeled off like 4 inches of the paint there, and no mold. So long story short, everything's fine, but my bathroom looks like
It's now a mess.
it looks like a mess now, and it was allergies. We forgot that the allergy medicine. The next day, I was like, "Can you get allergy medicine from Walmart? I haven't been putting it out for us." And I was like, we haven't been taking allergy medicine. I said, how long? He said, probably like a week. And I was like, okay, well, we started feeling sick about a week ago.
Wait a second. How do you not know if you're not taking allergy medicine?
Oh, I'm a child. She sets some medicine out and I take it. I never ask her what it is. I just take it. Yeah, pretty sure a couple times she's given me like rat poison because I felt really sick after. But I just take it.
We played that game a few times at my house, Chris.
What's the white pill?
What's the pill?
Nick has like 7 different ones. It's weird. It's a different one. It's different colors and sizes and so sometimes they're really big, sometimes they're really small. But I just, whatever she puts out for me, I take. I trust her. After tonight, maybe not so much. But so then I got the allergy medicine and
Why would that be?
I just a hunch. So soon, like the next day, we were completely fine after taking Zyrtec.
Yeah, Ryan in chat says, love when Chris says, long story short, how long is the damn long version?
This was Taylor's version. Sorry.
Taylor's version. I know what that means.
I did that for you.
So, well, thank you, Chris. I'm glad. So now you've got a bathroom that's tore to shreds.
I'll send pictures too. Like, I wish this was an exaggeration. Like, I wish that this story, of all stories I've told on this podcast, I wish this was an exaggeration. But it is not. I have a slice in my wall, and I have a like torn away wallpaper in my bathroom. But it's me and Emily's bathroom, so I'm not judging.
Okay,
yeah, I'm not
that's
judging.
fine.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, it's really funny. Throwback to an old episode, like episode 32, called Croc Addiction, when I made fun of Chris for loving Crocs.
Yeah, you did.
And
Dick.
I got a new pair today that I'm really excited
They're
about.
really
I wanna
bad.
share.
They're pretty bad.
Huh?
They're pretty bad.
What do you mean they're pretty bad?
They're pretty. I don't know how else to say it. They're pretty bad.
Like good bad or bad bad?
No, like it's something I'd get my daughter in 15 years. Or 12 years, really.
They're the snack, the Disney snack, or the Disney Eat Me, Disney Eats.
Like,
Sorry.
Nick, back me up, but those are pretty gay, right?
I don't even want them to be in the LGBT family. Like, that cannot be part of our alphabet.
Look at these giblets.
Giblets.
Giblets?
It's gibbets.
Gibbets?
What are they called?
Gibbets.
Gibbets.
Come on, man.
I know,
Gibbets.
like,
Look at the
people at
gibbets.
home can't tell what it is, but it's basically, it looks like Rugrats to me, like, and because
Yeah.
it's hard to tell from the video, but it looks kind of like the Rugrats cartoons of just all over a shoe.
Rugrats
Right,
have like
you got
PBS
all the
made
Disney
it. Like,
snacks.
it's bad.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I didn't see that the popcorn had hands.
They have hands.
There's
They
the
definitely have
popcorn
hands.
gibbets.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got arms.
And the thing is,
all
like,
that.
they don't need hands. Like, it's
Scott-
very unnecessary. for them to
Scott,
have
when's the last
hands.
time you went to Costco? I'm assuming it's been a long time.
Actually, last night, buddy.
Before he bought the Crocs.
Before. Yeah. Well, she didn't see those yet.
But I was doing a TikTok live the other night, and someone named Crocman came in. And I was like, Crocman, don't leave. I got to show you something. And so I'm starting to pull off my shoes, and I'm showing on my Crocs and all that. So then I did a whole TikTok about Crocs, and I brought all my, a lot of my Crocs, and I have 18 pairs.
Oh my gosh.
Disney
That's going to be.
Crocs, yeah.
Let's do the math. 18 times.
No, we've done enough math.
No,
So-
if you have to do that, then you have to do it with my lounge flies too, and I don't want to
yeah.
do that.
We'll stay away from that then.
But
I
the
have
reason why I
respect for
bring this
Sarah.
up, after I send Jaws and Michael X their prizes that they won, I've decided that monthly we are going to give away some custom NNF No New Friends podcast Crocs. So here's the custom No New Friends podcast Crocs, and we're going to do a drawing every month for the Crocs.
Are you going
What do
to
you guys
model
think
them for
about that?
us?
Oh, I love it.
What's that?
Are
Oh,
you
I'll get
modeling them?
ones for you for you guys.
Oh, that's great. You can actually
Thanks, Rachel.
Croc
What'd you say?
makes custom Crocs now, so you can get like a little logo on it with the pink.
Oh,
Can I get a sweater?
Right.
Like, thanks, but I really
Yeah.
don't want these. So Emily did she just got a shower, so she did send me updated pictures of the bubbles. So I will be sending that in the Discord. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, join our Discord so you can see where I peeled where I sliced into the wall, and then also where I peeled the paint away from above the tiles. Just sent in chat. And what a good wife. Listening to the live, being a
She's
member,
amazing.
being the member from the shadows, contributing to the content.
And listen, thank you to Chris's wife, but also thank you to my wife for not listening to the podcast. Because if she ever started listening to this podcast, there would be no more podcasts.
That is pretty fair, actually. It's a fair assumption there.
Then talking about Crocs real quick. So I think we talked about this in our group chat the other day too, because I make fun of you for these beautiful pieces of masterpiece that I just don't understand still. So when I worked for the liquor company, we got sent from Patron. They sent us to Cabo, to an all-inclusive resort, because I won a contest.
Just love
And this
free
was-
vacations.
I know. This was right when I was about to quit my job.
I
was literally
drink
about
enough
quit
to
the
win
job.
that contest.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're the reason Nick won.
Yeah. And I was literally about to quit my job like 2 months later, and I knew it. And I was like, perfect. I can go to this all inclusive. I can use it for work to promote. So I did. But they gave us a little goodie bag before we left. It was like a white T-shirt with like all of the cities on it of all of us that won this contest and are going to Cabo to celebrate. And then they gave us a pair of Crocs. And if you know Patron's color of their box is what color?
Green.
The box is
Green.
green.
Bright
yeah.
green.
Exactly.
And
It's
then
a
it comes in a purple. No, that's Crown. Yes, green.
Green. It's the correct answer. They give us bright yellow. So there's bright yellow Crocs. So there's 80 of us at this all-inclusive resort. And I'm chatting with these guys on Grindr, just being friendly.
Sure. Yeah. That's what I do to make friends.
And they asked me if I was with the Croc Mafia.
Oh,
And
no.
I had to tell them, yes, I am, but I left my Crocs at home.
Did you say no with the
they're
crotch
awful.
mafia?
Well, they did invite me back to the room later, so I said the right answer, apparently. So I say no to Crocs too, please. Can I get a sweatshirt or like a cute crop top, maybe?
I wonder if they have. Do they have croc top? Wow,
Croc-
crop
croc-
tops on T Public, Chris?
We'll make it
No.
work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do
Yeah,
it.
just cut the bottom.
Yeah,
of it, I
yeah.
guess.
Sarah will help you out.
We'll just cut them.
Sarah's a fashion gal.
Oh yeah.
Sarah
we'll
is a
just
fashion gal.
She's a fashion gal.
cut it. I try. I
No,
didn't
you
make
succeed.
a business out of it or anything, but I try.
Not for the last year, anyway.
You know what's funny? What's funny is Sarah is clearly the star of the TikTok lives.
Yeah,
Because
know,
everybody
when-
wants to see what she's wearing that day.
I know.
When they left the park today, I left too.
Oh, I put my phone away.
Was it because we were leaving or because he was going to Indiana Jones? I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
it was a little bit both.
Well,
Listen,
I wasn't sure if he was angry or if he froze. I didn't know what was going on.
I know. Mr. Scott had a very angry face there for a second.
I had a lot of
Oh my god.
I had a lot of anxiety about Indiana Jones today because the last time I did the Indiana Jones show on TikTok, like viewers plummeted from like 100 down to 20.
I wonder why.
And I was worried about that again, but it went up. So I can continue doing the TikTok live at Indiana Jones. It's fine.
Well, it's
And
his
then at the end
Nick.
of the show, I got to take a picture with Indiana Jones, and I went up.
Nick sent it out. He just heard man getting crushed by ball, and was like,
Got my attention.
give it a look.
Yeah, you just have to name the titles sometimes, maybe of your TikTok to like something like that. That'll draw my attention more. You have to
Yeah.
have those ball grabbing.
Yeah, ball.
I love
that's
it.
a good one.
That's a good
names.
idea. You know, speaking of balls, you guys bust my balls all the time about my obsession with TikTok, but I do want to say, the other day, at least TikTok was still up. Facebook, Instagram, nope.
Yeah, I had an anxiety attack because Facebook was down. I thought I was getting hacked. I went to change my password right away because that's what I think you're supposed to do, and it wouldn't let me reset my password.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to go to the Twitter or the X or whatever the hell it's called now, and the first thing that popped up there is like Facebook's down, everybody runs to Twitter.
No, Nick, you bring up a good point. Yeah, Twitter X. I love the change from Twitter to X, not because of the name or anything, but now I can accidentally just hit XXX and then be like, oh man, now I'm
that's
here.
all I'm looking for on there anyway.
I know. I'm here. I guess I have to, spend a little bit of time here now. I don't want to, waste anybody's time. So.
I know. I did start scrolling. So my algorithms are finally popping up with the right people that I'm looking for, and they don't have pants on. So
long live
This
Elon.
happens.
Long live
Yeah.
Elon.
Now, here's the funny thing. I'm so addicted to my social media on the phone that when I couldn't get onto Facebook and realized that Facebook was down and all that, there was a group text with my family and all that, I immediately thought of a joke and I went to go put it on Facebook about Facebook being down, and then I couldn't get on to Facebook to put the joke. So, yeah, Sarah, what happened in your life when the social medias went down?
I actually don't think that I have tried to get into Facebook as many times as I did when it was down, because instinctually I go to the folder with the TikTok, the Instagram, the Facebook, and I always click on the TikTok. And this time I kept hitting Facebook for some reason and pulling it up. Something went wrong. So I was a little devastated with you, but honestly, the conversation in the group chat kept me very entertained. So thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, let's end segment 2.
just end it with
Yeah, well, we'll cut out the
Alex,
that,
keep
Alex.
the no.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out what we're gonna.
Do we have a Jersey man, Florida man?
We do not.
Okay, yeah, I didn't.
We do
think
have word of the
because-
week for the second episode.
Damn it,
Yeah.
Ryan.
Nick, Ryan's been
Ryan.
super busy with work.
I know.
Yeah,
I've been
super,
texting him.
Yeah, I don't feel bad because
I still
No
don't
excuse.
like no excuse. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He could have done it at work. We could have just heard like the metal clanking in the background, like Iron Man. It would have made it really
Which
cool
would have
and
been funny.
cinematic. It would have made
He's
it
got
really
time to-
cinematic.
He had time to text me, so
I like
See?
cars, Ryan. Come on, man.
Yeah, see. Maybe he doesn't like you, Sarah. Wow.
Actually, if you would look at the chat on the YouTube, I'm allowed to say that now. Actually, it feels good to be able to say something because I'm not on TikTok Live. Ryan notes that I remembered his robe today at Tower of Terror, so I think I'm his new favorite person. It's taken
Aw.
like a year, but
Yeah, it's not
I
hard
did-
though. Ryan doesn't like anybody, so.
Well, he's spelling my name correctly. Actually, he's tagging me, so he has to spell my name correctly. Never mind.
Yeah. He did spell through terribly wrong. THRU. Yeah, I mean, it takes literally a hair more to just, it's a phone. I didn't know Facebook was down because I was
Hearts
at
to Ryan.
work. Listen, I'm
All right, 3.
Listen, I'm barley alive, and you're lucky I'm in the chat. You're barley,
Barley. Barley alive.
barley.
Well, I'm hops to it. All right. 3, 2, 1. So, Nick, I wanted to make sure you were okay because you saw something today, and you probably don't remember, but I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Oh,
So,
gosh.
we were doing we were doing this thing at Hollywood Studios when we were streaming live on a social media platform, the TikTok. Just follow us. And we were doing challenges, a big gift. Like if we got the goal box, if someone gifted us a goal box item, we would do a challenge. And one of the challenges was a blue and green milk chugging contest. And it was between Sarah and Lewis. And for content, it was over really fast. And I was like, okay, I don't know what to do with my hands now because it's over. But also for content, Sarah, where did Lewis learn to deep throat like that? I chug like that.
Nick, what have you been doing?
We
I thought Lewis was at work, but
he had to go to
Guess
Puerto
not.
Rico, and I just happened to be in Puerto Rico at the same time, and
that's what happened. Okay. No, I've seen him throw it back like that a couple times, but usually it's because we're in line for a ride and they tell us that we have to finish our drinks by the next trash can, Mr. Scott. But This time it was Frozen, so I commend him for that because it was painful. And then to go on to the spinning ride after that, I was feeling it. I don't know about him, but I was feeling it.
Yeah. whose whose idea was it to go into Galaxy's Edge to get the blue and green milk and then do the Buzz Lightyear Astro Orbiter Space Ranger spin ride?
I assume yours because
you did the
hashtag
alien-
content.
Did you do the
Yeah, we
alien
did the-
saucers?
We
Yes.
did. I've never done that ride.
I love that.
Super
ride.
cute.
Yeah.
It was super cute. I would do it again.
It's a fun ride.
Yeah,
that-
you chug next time.
Yeah. Are we still talking
Were
about
you- were
Lewis
you-
or the blue milk?
The answer is yes, Nick.
Yes.
Just go with it.
The answer is yes.
But Sarah, that was super, super impressive. I bet you he's very popular at the bar.
Actually, when I started to drink it, I was super confident in myself, and then you were like, "Damn, it's gone." I was like, what? How did this happen so fast? But I'm proud of him actually, and I still have the dollar, so it's fine.
Yeah, it was funny because he didn't get a straw. I'm like, well, that's an interesting strategy. Because I feel like he'll be at a little bit of a disadvantage. No, he opened up that thing. The man's got no gag reflexes.
Yep.
Eh.
Well, no. Anyways,
Anyways. Nick, do you have a
you're
travel
typing?
update for
I'm
us?
scared.
Travel update. Yes, I do, Scott. Try to do. Oh. Move out of the way.
Nick's on the mic, so it's time to take notice. And if you don't like it, that's homophobic. Stay the hell out of his way. Move, I'm gay.
Apparently, I'm supposed to be more assertive with my move on
It sounded like a lesbian there for a second. Went from gay to lesbian real quick.
Sorry, I'm listening to our assistant producer, Darren, there on that. trying to take some notes. So travel update. I leave on vacation in like 2 weeks.
Wow, surprising.
Surprising. And Scott leaves on vacation in 2 weeks.
Yes, I do.
So-
I'm so excited.
I am just like, I'm excited because I'm planning to TikTok live on the No New Friends podcast
Oh,
TikTok.
you get Mr.
Wow.
Scott's permission?
If Mr. Scott allows me to.
We'll see.
Only if you set up a schedule first. You have to set up.
Yeah, we have to set up a schedule because I'm going to go live. You're going to go live.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll team up and make sure because
Yeah.
we can't both be on because I don't have enough followers. But if you want to follow me at Sandpiper Vacations on the TikTok, if I get 1,000 followers, we can dual live stream from
Yeah.
Jamaica and on a cruise ship. So a dual stream. How amazing would that be?
Cool.
As long as TikTok doesn't get shut down.
I'll be so sad.
Yeah,
I'll be
but,
so sad.
I'm super excited. I'm going back on Virgin Voyages for my 4th sailing. This time we have another group going. We're planning our group trip next year, so maybe we'll get everybody on the podcast to come along as well too. If you guys want to join us, we can do a No New Friends cruise next year.
Ooh,
That'd
Sounds
be-
amazing.
They have Wi-Fi. You can TikTok. You can drink tequila. Chris, you can just stare at my ass. It's got everything.
sold.
I'll bring Lewis for you too.
Perfect. As long as there's gray sweatpants.
It is my dream to have a No New Friends like vacation for everybody. That'd be amazing.
I know somebody, and that's me.
I know.
From Sandpiper Vacations.
But,
That's what I'm here to
like,
talk about.
Our Patreon, us.
Yeah.
It's my dream.
Yeah, I'd love to get that. Part of my business I've been seeing so much growth in is the group industry. So that's something I've been working on for a couple years now. This is our 4th annual Sandpiper Vacation sailing that we're
Fourth
planning
what?
for next year. Annual. It should be. It should be.
I know, why not, right?
Annual. So we did a
He's
group
seen a
this
rise
year.
in the group business. He's also seen a rise in the group in his personal life.
Jesus Christ. You can't say that on the YouTube. Or can you?
You could say anything on the YouTube.
yeah.
You just
Yeah,
can't
it's
say that on the
fine.
TikTok.
Can I live stream in a Speedo?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'll have to find out.
guess we'll find out.
That's basically what I'll be wearing half the time.
What about the other half? Just text me
I'll
privately.
be
actually.
in my hammock waiting for you. But yeah, so Virgin Voyages, excited to get back on. I'm excited for you to go to Sandals and check it out. Two amazing companies that I get the pleasure of working with and have great relationships with. So we've had a lot of clients booking both of those destinations right now. There's lots of great deals out there. So contact me to book your next vacation. Virgin Voyages, Sandals, all-inclusive resorts, Disney, Universal, Scott's House. We'll book it all.
So, and if we all group together, we'll get a good package deal.
A great package. It's a huge package, actually.
What about the price of the cruise?
That's up to Rachel. We'll let her pay that one. Yeah, we get a group rate. We get some bonus discounts. So I'll be posting pretty soon, and I'll have the guys share it on the Facebook as long as we don't get shut down again. And we can all join a cruise next year. It'll be super fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nick. All right. How many cliff notes do you have?
I wrote some news.
Real quick. Hi, Skylar. Our newest Patreon member is watching on YouTube. Welcome. We usually switch over
hello.
to Discord, but we're just going to stay on YouTube tonight. We're
It's a
doing 2
wonky
episodes.
night.
It's a wonky night. Hang on one second, guys.
Yes, Charles, you will get an amazing package.
Oh, no. Okay. You don't have to close it all the way because the cats have been going in and out. All right, thank you. Are we laughing at Lewis?
What did Lewis say?
Richard Lewis dies. Well, I put that in the Diz His chat. I said Richard Lewis died. And then he said it 5 times.
He did it on every single account that he owns.
I know. That's amazing.
He was very proud of it too. He
was
made
really
sure to
funny.
show me that he
my gosh.
sent it on. He's like, look, look, look. I sent it on every single thing I own.
All right. How many cliff notes do you have?
Like page and a half.
Okay, because this is a really, really short segment.
Okay, I had to just write some news headline ones because I didn't have a lot because I talked
Okay.
for a lot of the episode. But it's good. They're good. They're good
Let me
ones.
cross off what we've already done. Okay, I could do a real small one real quick.
All right,
before
I'm
we
gonna
get
do some
into-
more like weekend update stuff then.
I don't know what I wrote there. Oh, friendy. Okay. So my terror dog Ruby is in heat,
Oh,
and let me tell
sorry
you,
to hear
my
that for you, Scott.
Well, so the like one of the oldest dogs, Jack, is I can't get him off of her. He keeps
Good for him.
trying. Well, yeah, but he doesn't have the equipment anymore. Like, first of all, he's old. They don't have blue pills for the dogs.
I guess you would know
Second
better
of
than
all-
us.
I was gonna say it's the same thing.
Second of all, he's been fixed, so like there's nothing there, and I'm afraid he's gonna break his back, honestly, because
He's
like he
still
tries
allowed-
to mount her, and
He's still allowed to
old.
have sex.
But,
If you get
Well, that's-
if you get fixed, aren't you still having sex?
yeah, but that's my question: is like, should I make him stop? Like, I don't know. Like, I keep yelling at him, like, stop, and I'm like, but it's natural. Like,
he didn't ask for you to
why
be
should I yell
there.
at him to stop?
Well, for you probably so you could swap in. But I mean, for an actuality, I think like if he dies of a heart attack doing that, he died doing what he loved. You know what I mean?
Wouldn't you want to die that way?
Yeah.
Like, what if
Yeah,
your
well-
wife brought in a stray woman to the house, and then you just tried to mount her? Like, would you want your wife to be like, get off, or would you just want to just do just do locker room
That's a
stuff?
good point, Chris.
Just locker room talk.
Yeah.
Really good point.
I mean, you bring in this young woman of legal age into the house, and your Hugh Hefner dog just wants a piece, right?
Yeah, I guess you're
and they're
right.
two
I guess you're
consenting.
right.
They're two consenting adults, Scott. You can't. You really shouldn't interrupt Mother Nature or love.
Yeah.
As long as they're
Okay, fair enough.
consenting. Like if Ruby says no, no means no. And that's the thing. But listen, if Ruby wants to do the do, then you got to let them go.
And she's like, I'll never let go, Jack.
You just got to let Jack off,
I do that on purpose. I'll when I would yell at him to get off the couch, I'd be like, "Jack off!"
You
I
probably
always wanted to
just
name a
like
dog Stains also.
Stains.
You know, when I wanted him to just come Stains. Come Stains.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Wow.
Alex, what do you got coming up on Diz His? Thank you so much, Alex. Chris, do you have any cliff notes?
I do.
Oh, the song. Hold on.
It's been quite the show.
It's been quite the show. A lot of stuff's happened, so nothing can stop this little boy from recapping the day the Chris's Cliff's Notes way.
So Dune 2 came out this week. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that Dune.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Dune 2. People across the country were able to see the infamous giant sandworm in action. Now, tickets to the movie theater are like $18 a piece now. It's ridiculous. We could have saved you a lot of money if you headed over to Nick and I's OnlyFans.
It does look something like that.
Pretty similar, actually.
Yeah.
It's uncanny. In politics this week, Nikki Haley dropped out of the presidential race. Now, mind you, it's 2024, and she dropped quicker than Scott's second testicle, which I thought was fascinating. And lastly, in news, this week we saw Jason Kelce retire from the Philadelphia Eagles, my beloved
sad.
Philadelphia Eagles. Now, Kelce was the bright spot on the team that was that people were promised would go far. They came up short. So I would also like to announce my retirement from the No New Friends podcast because I feel like that's a lot in common.
Not funny.
I know. Scott read an anonymous email about a pregnant woman washing dishes that's 7 months pregnant. And this isn't a joke, but I just wanted to say, I don't know who sent that, but I just wanted to say they sound like an amazing person. They're super hot and like just amazing overall human being. So just, keep washing those dishes. Scott said that he cracked the code on TikTok.
Throwback to last week. Chris is going to enjoy sleeping in his own bedroom tonight.
I don't know why the two are related. Scott said that he cracked the code on TikTok by doing things women like, for example, doing the dishes. Scott, people see your TikToks and watch them because they feel bad. It's not because of the dishes. Scott then showed us his new Crocs. They were so gay that Nick turned straight for a second. We talked about how Facebook was down the other day, and it was down bad. The last time I saw something down that bad, it was Nick's pants when I mentioned I was a handyman. And lastly, Scott talked about how Lewis threw back his drink super fast today in today's TikTok challenge. Scott bought him that drink, which was actually super nice of him. The last time Scott bought a Puerto Rican something was a bus ticket out of his neighborhood.
Oh.
And those are my cliff notes.
It's been quite the show. A lot of stuff's happened, so nothing can stop this little boy from recapping the day the Chris's Cliff's Notes way.
Thank you so much, Chris. Now, a little preview for next week, because we're about to record next week. We are going to be going over the categories, finally, for the Friendies. Finally, we've got the Friendie categories ready to go. I'm super excited to unveil them to everybody. What's wrong?
What was that?
My phone was making noise.
Oh, I thought it was Scott. I just always assume a random noise is Scott.
No.
Thought you were watching
But we will,
Ben Toy
we will
live.
be doing that.
Sorry.
We'll also be talking about St. Patrick's Day and whatnot. Sarah, where can our listeners find you?
They can find me on the Instagram at Old Soul Thrifts.
And
I'm sorry. And the TikTok at Super Sarah 94.
Nick, what about you?
I am on the Instagram, as long as that doesn't go down again, at Emotional Support Gay Nick. And also you can find me on the TikTok at St. Piper Vacations.
Chris, where can our listeners find you?
549 Cherry Street in sorry. Internet address. I'm at Chris Yob on Instagram, and I am also at Chris Yob NNF on TikTok, where in a short 2 months I will be exploiting my newborn daughter for your likes.
Perfect. And you can connect with all of us on our website, nonewfriendspodcast.com. All of our links are right there on the website. You can check out our sweet merch. You can become a Patreon member and watch all of our shenanigans live as it happens, plus interact with us and a bunch of really cool other things as well. If you listen to us on Spotify, Apple, anywhere that takes a review and rating, please leave us a 5-star rating and review. We love that kind of stuff. Really, really helps us out. And then watch us on the TikTok every Wednesday, where we go live from the parks. This Wednesday, we're going to be at Animal Kingdom.
Ooh.
Yes, Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
So you can watch us. It's fun. You can wish that you were there. You can send us gifts. You can make us do funny things and challenges and whatnot. On behalf of... trying to think who was on. No one was on tonight. On behalf of our producer, Alex, Nick, Sarah, Chris, I'm Scott. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye, bitches.
Cool. 5-minute break, and then we'll do the next episode.
Shaw.
Sounds
Cool.
good.
Hey,
All right,
Sean's-
I'm going to smoke real quick.
Sean's texting me.
Spoiler alert. Chris, are you going to entertain YouTube? Or
I'm on FaceTime with my sister. My sister's on YouTube right now.
Hi.
watching us?
No, she's not.
Hi, Brittany.
She's on. But you guys taking a break?
Yeah, just a real quick, like 5 to 7 minute break.
Sounds good. I'll just put be back right. I'll put
Okay,
a
guys, we'll be
screen.
back. YouTube will be back in just a minute. Or 10. It's not 5.
5, 4.
Hey guys, we're back.
Are we back?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we're so
okay.
back. Wait, why
Hi,
is
welcome
this
back.
different?
Are we lagged?
Hold on. Now it looks better. Are we not live? No,
No.
we're live.
We're
live.
live. There's
See,
no
be
frame
right
now.
back.
Huh?
Now I see
I
us,
see us.
No, we're here.
but there's no frame around it.
I know. I switched it.
Now there is.
Now you're confusing me.
Well, I'm way behind. I don't see us. Okay, that's fine.
We know.
Refresh. Oh no, it's back. You're messing with me.
5 to 7 minutes. No new friends time.
Yeah. Well, sorry, Robert. That was Chris's. We were all here in 5 to 7 minutes. We had to
What are
wait
your
for Chris,
thoughts
who-
on? Go ahead. What? Say it. Say it to my face.
Who apparently had to take a dump.
No, I was literally in my bedroom saying goodnight to my wife. She was complaining. If you want to know my business, she was saying she wants to go on a date soon, and I responded and said we were just to Five Guys last night. I just took you to Five Guys.
Hold on to that. Can we talk about it?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Fuck. All right. So we're gonna do friendies in segment 1, and then we're gonna do dating your spouse in segment 2. See, these things just.
They
I was
just
very
magically-
worried,
Magically happen.
and they just magically happen. Darren's in chat.
Hey,
Wise man
hey,
Darren.
party people! It's 9:38. We are not
Dan.
party people. We are all
went
over
to
the
go
age
see-
of 25.
Dune 2.
Did you fuck the popcorn bucket?
Wow.
Wow.
Look it up. Did I send you guys the picture of the popcorn bucket?
No.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah. Oh, was that the?
Yeah.
It was the thing with the teeth, but
Yeah, I spent way
Yeah.
too much on
Right.
that thing.
Yeah.
That thing, yeah.
All right. 3, 2.
Like Nick on poppers. Go ahead.
That's right. You're listening to the No New Friends podcast, voted number 1 by our friends and family, and number 3 by the Orlando Weekly Readers Poll. We are the podcast for where everything unfolds. You can connect with us. All of our social media links are right there on our website, nonewfriendspodcast.com. While you're there, check out our really sweet merchandise and become a Clubhouse member. That's our Patreon. And you can be a friend with benefits for as low as $2 a month. You can watch all of our recordings live as they're happening in the Discord. You get cutting room floor and a bunch of other exclusive content. Right now, we're streaming live on the YouTube, where we do that every Wednesday night at about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can watch us as we are recording live. It's public. And then we also go to the parks every Wednesday morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Disney, Universal, etc. And we're live on the TikTok, so follow us there. My name is Scott. I am the host. With me, as always, my amazing co-host, the scumbag reselling hoarder himself, Chris.
Can I please have some more water, Mr. Scott?
The Jewish American princess, Sarah.
hello.
And our emotional support gay, Nick.
Let me out of the closet, Mr. Scott.
And our producer, Alex.
I couldn't even do that with a straight.
Nick,
like-
you can't do anything with a straight face.
Yeah,
Come on.
that's true.
You can do it with a gay face, but not a straight face.
It's like it came in my head, and I was like, "Oh, got it."
You come in my head all the time. What?
We're a little punchy. We're recording 2 episodes tonight. Am I really that pushy? Like,
No,
now I'm
not at all.
starting to be a little self-conscious about this. I feel like maybe I got to scale it back a little bit.
It's for entertainment.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
This is
mostly
also
not
satire.
text Chris 10 times a day. Where are my shorts? Where are my shorts?
You can see below your stomach. Oh, you meant the U2 shorts. I'm sorry.
So this is an exciting time of year. Okay, it's the Friendies.
Oh,
And-
I thought that was last month.
It was supposed to be last month, but listen, we're on Remy time. We can do anniversary episodes
Whenever we want. Right.
Whenever we want. So I wanted to take some time tonight to go over the nominations for the Friendies. And then when I get back from vacation in April, we will actually do the Friendies. That gives us
If you come
about-
back from vacation, we talked about
If I
Jamaica's
come
a
back
very
from
dangerous place right now.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
If I come back from vacation, we'll do the Friendies. It gives everybody time to vote. It gives Chris time to put up the survey for the voting.
Oh, I
And,
guess that's
it-
my job now.
Yes. I
Yes,
don't know
Mr.
how to do it.
Yes, Mr. Scott.
I'm sorry.
you,
Yes,
Nick.
Mr. Scott. I'm sorry, sir.
Thank you, Nick. All right. So are you guys ready for the categories? I'm really excited about these categories.
I actually am, because
Wise man.
Darren.com actually, the wise man came up with these,
Yep,
right?
Wise Man Darren came up with these categories. All right. So first category is best guest.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. And it's funny. I forgot some of the names, so you'll have to help me out. But we've got best guest, General Pesticelli.
We're going in that route. Okay.
Eddie Deason, Jeremy Miller, the dog lady, Tanya Gilbert, and the film lady. What was the film lady's name?
That was just film lady, actually. She had a name?
Yeah.
It was just film lady.
It was the Bedford Film Fest.
Oh no, that's a mean one. That was me.
You liked her, Chris. You liked her a lot.
That's everyone.
Yeah.
A very
What was her
nice
name?
guy. Eddie Deason. Oh, it's
Eddie
Steve.
Deason's nightstand. Eddie Deason's nightstand.
She was actually there on the nightstand.
Is that a category?
What was her name? I can't remember her name. Well, she's not going to win, but the film lady. We'll
Film
get the
lady
name.
might win now. Actually, that might be.
I know. We'll get the name when we. Oh, there's more. Sorry. Film lady, Larry Hankin, Stephen Joyner.
That was.
So, General
I'm pretty sure
Pesticelli,
Larry Hankin
Eddie-
was 2022. That there's no way that was this year.
Eddie Hankin, Larry Hankin. Actually, we interviewed him on February 23rd. That interview actually came out after the Friendies.
Wow, that interview
That was
felt
all right
like it
before
was-
me.
Yeah,
too.
that interview felt like it took 6 months.
It did. So General Pesticelli, Eddie Deason, Jeremy Miller, Tanya Gilbert, the film lady, Larry Hankin, Steve Joyner.
How many people are there?
How many people?
Yeah, like, how many? You just read. Like, how many names are there?
7.
7. All right. Wow. Okay.
Yep. Some of the interviews that didn't make the cut. Todd Wolfson, the Dark Demon guy.
Oh,
And then-
he would get my
Yeah.
vote.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that one.
we still haven't even published it. They're still in the archives. And then the one that you like, Danny something or other.
Hagen.
I don't
She's
remember.
great.
Yeah. All right. Best reoccurring segments.
Oh.
Travels and Tribulations. Chris's Cliff Notes. Lord Remy's Word of the Week. Middle School Words of the Week with Abby. And Florida Man, Jersey Man.
Oh. It's got to be middle
Wow.
school word of the week.
Apparently, Move I'm Gay didn't make it.
Oh, very
Somebody's
helpful.
homophobic.
Darren, that's homophobic.
Yeah.
Good job,
Oh,
Darren.
no, it's right here. Sorry, I just didn't read it. Move, I'm gay.
Tell me you're homophobic without telling me you're homophobic.
Right. Thanks, Darren. You were my favorite.
Someone doesn't know what poppers are. Go ahead, Scott.
Best TikTok personality.
Oh, gosh.
So you've got me, Sarah, Lewis, Darren.
What about Jonathan Williams? He's a great commenter.
Oh, Jonathan Williams. Yeah. I really like this category. This
Okay.
is one of my favorite ones. Best bit. Brain explosion. Peanut butter and jelly apology. Mr. Scott. Castellanos. Or Alex cut that.
Those are all really good.
That's
Those are all really,
good one.
I really like that category.
Yeah,
I
those
think it's a
are
fun
really
category.
good. I like that a lot.
Difficult.
Yeah.
Yep. And then finally, best guest host. So you've got Darren, Alex, James Yon, Game Master Ryan, Sophisticated Gentleman, Eddie Deason.
All right.
Oh.
We should put
So that'll be fun.
Darren in this spot.
Yeah,
every
Darren.
Year, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
These are good.
Bravo, wise man. That's why he's the wise man.
He is the wise man.
That's why he's the wise man.
Brain explosion shouldn't count though. Originated on the round table. What do you guys think of that?
I came
that
up
beef?
with the movie, the fake movie of Brain Explosion,
Right.
and we have the T-shirt, so I'm pretty sure
Yeah. And I made the trailer.
they claimed ownership. Yeah. We will give Remy's Roundtable a shout out. if that wins.
Of course we will.
Yeah.
Of course we will.
Oh, best emailer should have been a best
I vote the
emailer.
wife, whoever the wife was. I vote her.
Anonymous.
We had the
best
anonymous
email.
pregnant wife.
You've got anonymous wife, and then you've got Jack from
Jane.
Jack or Jane or Jack, Jane,
Jack.
John, Joe.
Something
Who
like
knows?
that, yeah. Peeling back the curtain because we're not doing After Dark tonight, so we'll do a mini After Dark segment right here. Stip it. So I went upstairs to say goodnight to my wife, and she's like, I'm washing the dishes, and I was like, oh man, this would be great content. So I messaged Scott, and then she's like, and then I thought you got mad. I was like, oh no, that's all just a ruse. And then I hit her. No, I'm kidding. No, and then no, I punched the pillow really hard next to her. I said that was damn good content. Like I punched it out of excitement. No, it was really funny. But you see where the satire humor, I mean not the satire, see where the sarcastic humor, like it's just contagious in the house. Where it's just like she, I do it, and then I've created a monster, and then my daughter will be the
Call
next.
your wife a monster?
Yeah, I think I did actually. I think I did.
She's pregnant. She gets a
yeah,
pass.
she's fine. She knows. She's a fat monster.
And I feel like it
What?
groomed.
She's fat.
Whoa.
She's fat.
Oh my god.
She's fat. If she wasn't fat, she wouldn't be pregnant. She's fat. She knows it. Look at her. Are you serious? You're just gonna look at her and be like, she's not fat? Look at her. Let's see.
Get yourself a thesaurus, man. Don't use the word fat.
No, she comes home. She comes home. I kiss her on the cheek and said, "Hey, fatty." She's fat. It's a beautiful. It's a sign of endearment. Are you serious? You guys are shallow. She's fat with our child.
Well, at least one of us is saying something nice because I commented on her photo of
You did.
I said you look beautiful.
I know you did say
because
that.
she does.
Yeah.
Correct.
And
So I win again with the ladies apparently because
she's fat. No,
Yeah.
but no. I the only and actually in all honesty, go ahead, Scott.
I think for the health and safety of this podcast and you don't
Yeah.
get killed, I should say, Alex, cut that.
No,
But I
no,
don't
no,
want
no.
to.
Don't do it. Don't do it. No, because we talk about this all the time. If she was actually fat, I would not be able to make the joke. But she's hot, she's a hot pregnant woman. I'll say to her. Like her stomach got big and nothing else. Like she didn't
I'm
get
sorry.
she didn't get like that round, like wide. Like some people get
Yeah.
you don't know if they're pregnant or obese or like if they, you know what I mean. But like you can tell she's just pregnant and she looks great. So that's why I can call her
Actually,
fat.
that's goals, really. I have to say because all women who get pregnant would like to you want to know that they're pregnant from the side,
Yes.
but not from the back or the front. You know,
Exactly.
and she's doing it well. She
It's
really
very
is.
flattering. I told her, I said, I think I'm just going to keep you pregnant. I think you're just going to always be pregnant. I said, you look great. She looks great.
It was nice knowing you, Chris.
Hey, listen, she wants all the kids in the world, and I think she looks great pregnant. So it's a win-win. No, she seriously, she is. Look, she's 7 months in washing dishes. She feels great. She feels great. No, but she looks awesome. She looks great. I love you, and you look great, Em. That's why I can call her fat, though. At the end of and it's funny because like she'll be on the phone with her mom and she'll say something about like gaining weight, and I'll like say like a really sarcastic, rude comment, and her mom's like, "Can you?" But like and I'm like, "No, it's funny. It's funny because it's funny because she's pregnant. She's not fat. She's just pregnant." Anyway, for the friendies.
You may be the first man in the history of men to get away with calling his pregnant wife fat.
I pushed the envelope.
I just feel like that's your relationship because it's like I don't know if it's like you're going away from the gender stereotypes too. There's a bug in my face right now. I know you can't see at home, but
Yeah, no, we
just
cannot.
letting y'all know.
It's like you're on mushrooms again.
Not this
Is
time.
that Sigourney Weaver?
I was gonna say Sigourney Weaver all over again.
It's like mine and Sean's relationship is exactly like that. We throw negative, what people think are negative terms
Yeah.
around. People just like look at us like, did you really say that to him? And I'm like, fuck yeah, I did.
It's because you're best friends.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
that's
I'm
what
like-
it is.
and I think that's hard for people to grasp because I've been outside of that heteronormative world
Yeah.
where you hear these things, and I feel like to me that's normal or it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. You only say stuff like that with your to people that you're comfortable with. And listen, all the sarcastic insults, if you will, are balanced by compliments and Five Guys.
Love Five Guys.
I
The burger place is pretty good too, Nick.
I've never heard of it.
okay. The only thing I'm trying to think, the only thing that I do is like when my wife gets really mad about something, I'll just look at her and I'll be like, "Calm your tits."
Oh, yeah. See,
That's like my favorite saying.
wow.
Yeah,
And I got
doesn't
in
go
trouble.
over well.
Yeah, I don't think it would. Yeah, I wouldn't even say that.
Yeah. Maybe that explains the whole not going to Costco thing.
Probably why they're never calm, right?
right. Oh boy. So yes, the friendies. So we'll get the nominations up so you can vote for it. It'll be
Patreon members
our public
only, Scott?
Discord.
Oh, public Discord. So,
yeah,
so
I'd like
Discord
to-
only. Yeah, Discord only.
Yeah, I'd like to open it
Yeah.
up this year.
Yeah.
and
So
we'll do Discord only. So it'll be on the public Discord, but you'll have to join our Discord server to vote.
Yeah.
And there's a link on our website. And if there's any problems getting in, just email me. No New
You
Friends
forgot
Podcast at
best
yahoo.com.
producer as a
Yeah, you messed up.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Who's the best producer of the
Yeah.
episodes?
Well, there's only one producer. So Alex.
That's why he's the best.
Oh, you won. Well,
Yeah.
that's our first win, I guess, of the year, huh?
Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
There we go.
Alex,
get a speech?
congratulations.
Alex, please edit in a speech here.
I'm the guy who
edits the speech, Alex.
Wow, that was really well said.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Remy wants to know if we'll have gift cards for the winners.
No.
He's the only person I sent a trophy to last year, and now he's asking for a gift card.
Yeah, no, these are virtual prizes.
Virtual sticker.
Yeah. I'll
Well,
send
maybe
you a
you'll put-
gift on your TikTok
Yeah,
Live.
send him a gift on her TikTok.
Not even a
$1,300
crock.
later.
Oh, maybe one winner wins a crock. One single crock, and then you
Well,
have
I was
to.
we're
gonna
gonna
say
do
a
drawings.
Single crock.
Yeah, you have to win again next year.
And
with the
then
other
you have to
one.
try to win next year to get the matching.
And if you don't, you get the last year's winner's size. So like if you're an 8 and you get a 12, like that's the deal with it.
We are going to start doing a drawing once a month for NNF custom Crocs. So if you're a Patreon member or you subscribe to us on the TikTok, you will be entered to win a chance, or you'll be entered for a chance to win these
Are gonna
custom.
are gonna throw in those little like doohickey
The giblets?
What are they
the
called?
giblets.
Yeah, you get a popcorn
The
with hands.
thumbtacks.
Chris, idea.
Oh gosh.
We have to
Oh.
make the giblets with our faces.
Oh, that's terrifying. Mine will take up 3 holes. Got a big ass head.
Am I actually
or-
gonna get my own
Chris-
face, or am I gonna have to keep pretending to be brown hair with green eyes? I'm just
Oh
wondering.
yeah. So we just superimposed Mary as you. It's just generic. It's a generic woman that we.
I
that we
guess
made.
so.
Yeah, sorry. So both have long hair and you're both a girl. So
But think about it, Chris. We got to figure out a way to design our own gibbets. We could have a Bubba Joe one.
oh, that could be problematic.
Why? Why would it be problematic?
You could. We'll talk later.
So if you're watching us on the YouTube or at home and you're not a Patreon member or a subscriber on TikTok, here we go. No New Friends Podcast, the Crocs. We're going to start doing monthly drawings for the Crocs.
I do have a question. This seems deeply rooted in something. Sarah, what happened with your eye color in an image?
Oh no, because Scott has this shirt that's got 3 podcasters from the No New Friends, and one of them happens to be a female.
Oh,
with,
yeah.
a different color eye. So I just pretend.
Oh,
It's
that was
be
you.
that
Yeah, it was
person.
you.
Yeah, absolutely, it was me. There was
Yeah.
no other, right?
I don't remember now. Oh, what about Friendy for best former host? We could have what's her name?
No.
It'll come to me. Oh gosh, I forget what's her name. I'll remember it later.
Best exit interview.
Darren said, "Could you all make hats first?" I wish this hat didn't make 9 months to make. My child will be made faster than the hat. This hat took to embroider.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lewis, for the suggestion of your beautiful merchandise company. That was sarcastic.
Yeah. All right. Are you guys ready for Word of the Week?
Yeah.
Yay.
Yes.
All right, Alex and segment.
Why don't you ever say yes, Scott? Like, are you not excited for this ever?
Because I'm asking the question.
But I need you to verbally tell us if you're excited as well.
Yeah.
Because you'd be like, I'm excited too, and then we can start it or something like that. Can you just give it like? Can you say I'm excited too?
Waiting for everybody. Okay. I'm excited too.
Praise your Savior, let him speak. It's Lord Remy's word of the week.
What is going on? The No New Friends podcast. Hello, everybody. It's me, Remy. I hope you guys are enjoying this episode of the No New Friends podcast as much as we are. You know, your audience, your Patreon members. And speaking about being a Patreon member, let me tell you guys about being a Patreon member on the No New Friends podcast. Okay, now as Lord Remy, I do enjoy being a Patreon member. It's a great way to communicate with all of your friends on the Discord and to become a member of a No New Friends podcast member today. I mean, become a Patreon member. You get exclusive content. You get drawings. You get these secret words during the holiday season. No, it's not my words to say, but guys, speaking about words, it is now time for the word of the week. So your guys' word today is orotund. The word orotund is an adjective that describes a style of speaking or writing that is marked by fullness, strength, and richness in tone of or expression. It often refers to a style of speech or writing that is grand, pompous, or bombastic. It can also describe a deep tone sound. So, like my voice, it is so deep. My voice, I do have a lovely deep tone voice. So,
what's up, Scott?
Here's a little history on it. The word orotund has its origins in Latin. It is derived from the Latin word orotundus, which is composed of oro, meaning to speak, and tundus, meaning swollen or round. In essence, orotundus refers to a style of speaking that is full and resonate. The term was first used in English in the early 19th century to describe a particular style of public speaking or writing characterized by rich, full tones and an impressive delivery. It became particularly associated with the style of oratory used by classical rhetoricians and later by actors and public speakers. Over time, orotund has come to be associated with a somewhat formal or even pretentious style of speech or writing, often used to convey a sense of importance or authority. It can sometimes carry connotations of bombast or exaggeration, depending on the context in which it is used. All right, guys, now here's your joke. Man, this joke can be really bad, but hey, you know what? I'm going to say it anyways. Why can't you hit an orphan? Because who's the orphan going to tell? Their parents? There you guys have it. That was your word of the week, and that word, once again, was orotund. And I'll see you next time right here on Word of the Week.
This is Abby with the words I'm learning in middle school. It has been so long since I've done this segment. A lot has changed. I'm now a high school senior. Chris has now lost both legs due to diabetes.
Oh, God.
Sarah has saved so much money from discounting that she is the second richest woman in the world.
Love that.
And Nick now is straight. Just kidding about the last one. That would never happen. But with all this time gone by, my dad still does not go to Costco. Speaking of my dad, I'm getting a little bit concerned. I mean, just the other day he told me I couldn't get any ice cream because we couldn't afford it. Well, maybe if you stop giving random strangers gifts on the internet, you would stop being investigated by DCF and Inside Edition. Seriously, Dad, I have college coming up. Someone's got to pay for it. Oh, that's right, Rachel got me. This week's middle school word of the week is Riz. Riz is what you old people call game. Like if a boy asked me if I'm from Tennessee because I'm the only 10 they see, they would have Riz. So maybe if my dad had some Riz, he would go to Costco. I still don't understand what shopping has anything to do with all this. Well, anyways, that's all for me. Slay Queens!
Praise your Savior, let him speak. It's Lord Remy's word of the week.
All right, so peeling back behind the curtain a little bit. So we write this segment, and Abby looks at me and is like, I don't want to do this one. I'm like, why? She's like, because you talk about Costco a lot. I'm like, okay. She's like, Dad, I know what that means. I don't want to say it.
Oh
And I'm like, just
my
sit in the chair and
god!
say it.
How does she know what it means?
I don't know. Well, her friend down the road listens to the
Oh
podcast.
yeah, doesn't
And
her
they
friend
know what
have
it
the
means.
shirt of you as like doesn't
Yeah, the host.
Yeah.
The host shirt, yeah.
of you at the Yearings
That's
Cafe?
definitely gonna be Piper in a couple years in this segment. So. It's fine.
That's gonna be the best moment ever when Abby passes the baton to Piper,
Yes.
and then Piper to my daughter. Like this is gonna be.
Everybody on YouTube, please go heart that now.
How cool would that be? So when Abby gets to a certain age, she'll pass it to Piper.
Right. Yeah.
It's going to be
love
that because
this.
literally I was sitting in my office the other day and Piper's like, can I have your phone so I can record a video? And I'm like, what? She's done one video for me for St. Piper Vacations on YouTube. And now she's like, I need to make videos for you now.
Oh, it's amazing.
So she's sitting in my corner over here behind me, just making this little video. And I don't she still speaks gibberish sometimes. And we didn't understand what it was said, but it's freaking adorable. And it's probably cussing at me. So
Listen, Scott walked away to go to the bathroom today for 2 minutes, and I was holding the gimbal, and I felt oh so powerful. I really did. And I was like, I'm just showing everybody everything. I said, I cannot wait until I get to 1,000 followers. Maybe I can go live one day.
this is what it feels like to be so cool.
Yeah, through hard work and $16, you too can reach 1,000 followers, like myself.
What's so funny is I go to the restaurant and I'm like, okay, what am I going to come back to? Are we going to have gone down in viewers or up? Because a lot of times it you never know. You never know. So I'm like, all right, Sarah, how'd you do? Are you ever going to hold this again? And she went up. Her views went up. So kudos.
Hey.
Sarah, would you like to exploit one of your daughters for a podcast bit? Maybe have them
I
do-
wasn't going to mention that everybody skipped that I have 2 daughters, but it's fine.
Yeah.
No big deal. Yeah, absolutely.
See, we didn't think you'd exploit like we do. That's why we didn't ask. We're
No,
semi
You guys are
polite.
like, you guys are like the perfect couple, the perfect family.
Yeah, I
over
know.
there.
We don't want to
No,
ruin
I
what you
are-
guys have going.
I already have one kid that had an account, and then when we found out about said account, she created a second account that
Oh,
I
good for
then,
her.
like detective work, I found that account. And so now she gave up, and so I think she knows that I'm going to find all of the accounts, and she's constantly posting on them. Constantly.
See the blackmail, like you work for me, and I will allow your 5 burner accounts.
Abby's got a bunch of burner accounts.
She
does,
does, and
but
she follows me on all
I
of
know.
them.
I was gonna say, but she follows all of us on all her burner accounts. It's very
know.
nice of her. Half my
love her
followers
for that.
are Abby.
Well, you know what's so funny is I've made a couple of friends on the TikTok and we can't.
You
judge
paid
that
for them,
because-
but I mean,
no, like we can't judge that because we all were internet friends, right?
That's
So
true.
there's park hopping Hannah, and she does.
She's great. She's very nice.
She's amazing. She supports our lives all the time. Shares it out. Well, she goes live from the parks at night a lot of times. She lives in Tampa, and her husband will come down and do lives and all that. So Abby will share different lives to me that she thinks that I'll like, and she shares Hannah's to me, and I was like, oh, I know her. And she's like, yeah, I know. I was on her live, and I was like, hey, I'm Scott from NNF's daughter.
Oh.
And then so I messaged Hannah. I was like, hey, by the way, my daughter follows you. And she's like, I know, Abby's so adorable. She's such, and I'm like, wait a second, you know a lot about my daughter. Like, what information is my daughter giving you? Jesus. Crap, there was something I was going to say. Oh, okay, sorry. So today's a very special episode for two reasons.
Oh.
Okay. First of all, it's St. Patrick's Day yesterday.
Okay.
Yep.
Fine.
Cheers.
Also, it's Mary's birthday episode. So here we go.
Oh.
All right, moving along. We've got St. Patrick's Day going on. Any plans? I mean, it was yesterday for the people listening, but any plans? Anybody?
Emily's baby
They're all
shower.
hungover.
Oh.
Oh.
Totally different. Totally different.
Wait, is St. Patrick's Day the 16th or
17th.
It's the 17th.
Oh, happy
So
St.
it's
Patrick's
today.
Day today.
It's
It's
today.
today.
so-
It's
Oh.
today.
I was thinking that
today.
too. I'm like, don't we record these on Sundays, which is the 17th of March?
Yeah. Sorry.
Which every
Yesterday
year
was
it's on
Mary's
the
birthday.
17th.
Happy
Alex
birthday.
cut the whole Mary's birthday thing.
Really? The whole thing?
No, leave it.
Don't cut it. Yeah.
Don't cut it.
Go on, get. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day for me, like we used to go to the bars all the time. I worked in the beer industry for a while, so we did bar crawls. Like,
You've never
left and
mentioned
right. Oh, I didn't. So I used to work for Miller Lite and Coors Light, and we'd do bar crawls for St. Patrick's Day. And in Columbus, we used to be like the third biggest city in the world for Killian's Irish Red. So it was one of the brands that I sold to. So they used to bring in Killian from that. And now I go to bed at 7 p.m. So that's my St. Patrick's Day this year.
Okay. Sarah, your St. Patrick's Day. You guys do anything?
No, Lewis is going to be working, and St. Patrick's Day feels like every day for me, honestly. Clearly, I'm already slurring my words over here. So, yeah, it's just going to be another day in the neighborhood.
Chris, what about you? I mean, you're short like a leprechaun. So, are you dressing up?
I don't need to. It's already built in. So I do put on a little elf ears just to scare people because they see a small human being, and then they're like, oh, look at the leprechaun joking. And then I turn my head and they see the pointed ears, and they're like, holy shit, like this guy might be a leprechaun. It's actually Emily's baby shower on St. Patrick's Day.
Aw.
Yeah, so I can't be there for most of it. Sexist, I know. And so where do we go? We go to the neighborhood bar with my dad, my father-in-law, my neighbor who wants to give me his gift in person, which I'm really happy because I love the guy. And I actually booked through St. Patrick's Vacations to go to Alaska. And who else is going? Oh, my hopefully future brother-in-law. So, St. Patrick's Day is always fun. But I love the excuse that I have with a pregnant wife saying that, like, they look at me and like, wow, he's drinking like egregiously. And then I get talking, I'm like, oh, my wife is pregnant, so I have to drink for the both of us. And everyone always just laughs it off and just like, oh, he's just drinking for the both of them. It's just cute. The alcoholism is cute when your wife is pregnant.
Yeah. So just keep her pregnant.
Yeah, there's
solved.
so many reasons why to keep her pregnant. Except
Speaking
for
of which, Chris, I don't mean to bring this up now, but I texted you and
Yes.
asked you because I wanted to get you a gift for the baby shower, but it's been like a week or so and you haven't answered me, so
I did not.
it might
see
be
it.
late at
Yeah,
this point.
Get used to it. Get used
Yeah,
to
I
it.
did not see that.
Being friends with Chris means
It was
don't
on
hold
a
your breath
group
waiting for a
chat
response.
too. It was on a group chat.
Oh, I vaguely remember it, and then Scott started talking about business, and I got scared and probably didn't answer. What did you want to know, Sarah? We can talk about it right now.
I don't even remember at this point.
Well,
But
it
I just wanted
must not have been important then. You must not really want
Oh,
to.
I think I was asking what the nursery was going to be themed because I
Oh.
wanted to get something.
Oh.
'Cause
Oh,
that's
you know
what
what?
you guys do, right?
I, you know what? I've given total creative control to Emily on that. She's the Kanye West of the nursery. And so much so that like I'm like a Jewish person in the presence of Kanye West. I'm terrified of of her ideas. She's very she knows what she wants, and I got permission to put a fan in the room. She picked out the fan. I drilled the hole. And ran the wiring. All the decor. We're going to Hobby Lobby this weekend. I'm going to hand her my credit card, and that's. But you know what I do? Okay, so and this is going to be right up your alley, Sarah. She gets 99% of the room. This is the 1% that I want. This is the 1% that you can look for something cute because I know you'll find something cute. So my daughter's name is Eliana. Nickname, Ellie. Nickname for Ellie, L. Nickname for L, 11. Stranger Things. I want a really cute Stranger Things thing to put in her room of like maybe of 11 or like Eggo waffles or something. So much so that like
What about the Demogorgon?
So
Just put the
maybe
Demogorgon in
if
there.
it's cute enough. So much so that my godmother it goes up to Emily, looks at her stomach, rubs it, and says, "Hi, 11." My dad calls her 11. Like so 11 is very much a thing. So if you found something cute, Stranger Things,
I'm calling it now May 11th.
that would be
Ooh,
incredible.
That would be really cool.
That would be
awesome.
incredible.
Emily.
I'm on the hunt now.
Work on it.
So there you go.
Dane says put a giant Demogorgon and Vecna right beside her crib. I love that.
That's
idea.
just me standing right next to the crib.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that like Funko Pop makes something, and those are kind of cute, right?
They are very cute.
I know.
There you go.
I've been looking for them. I couldn't find one. So if you find one,
Well, you got to pay good money for it. That's why I have one.
know. Scott didn't ask for anything.
I'm not sending anything.
No, I know. Scott said he'd come and he's gonna be on vacation that week. So I was like,
I probably won't come
no.
on vacation. Wait, cut that. You know I'm a terrible gift giver. You know what? I'll have Rachel send you something real nice.
Make a origami or something.
The gifts that Rachel sends, you guys will probably be able to pawn and retire.
That was a good ending to segment whatever this was. Was it segment 1?
I don't know.
It's like
This was segment two. Where
are
5,
we?
honestly.
I
Well,
don't.
yeah, it's segment 5.
I don't remember the ending of segment 1.
Segment 1 ended
Do
with...
you guys remember segment 1?
I don't know because Sean just texted me and he's like, "Can you start the oven for me?" I was like, "I'll do it on our next break." And I'm like, "Did we have a break?"
I know. I was like, I don't remember anything.
Yeah, segment 1 ended with, "Hey guys, you ready to play?"
The word of the week. What did we even talk about this segment? I don't remember any of it. Am I?
I don't remember the first part of the segment.
I don't remember either.
I definitely don't remember the first part. I remember
And you're
St.
completely
Patrick's
sober.
Day. Oh, Costco. We said Costco, that Abby knows what Costco is. Oh, we talked about handing off the segment
Oh, the
to our
baton.
daughters.
Yeah, the baton. We all have daughters. Well, I mean, you know what's funny is Scott has two daughters, one son, but still calls himself a girl dad. That's illegal. You can't say that.
Dane, you son of a bitch.
What did he say?
I'm looking.
He clipped something in
Oh, did he?
in the shit talking lounge. Wait, is that general chat or shit talking?
What the? What is this?
Oh, that's what I should get. That's what we should get for.
That's a Demogorgon, isn't it?
I don't. It
No,
looks
it's-
like
No, it's
that looks like my asshole after hanging out with Nick.
But then
Had to go to the ED.
someone clipped something. Yeah, Dane clipped.
also Dane.
Yeah, also Dane. That's a really funny clip
Where did he clip it? He didn't send it to me.
from Riverside.
Where'd he clip it?
YouTube.
Wait, no, but
He put it
where
on
did he
general
send
chat. General chat. I'll say it again. General chat.
it? Oh.
And for content, it was over really fast, and I was like, okay, I don't know what to do with my hands now because it's over. It's really funny. Really.
How do you even find that? I don't even know what that was.
As it happened. As it happened. Okay, we got one segment to do. What are we talking about?
I'm sad. This was a
Why?
fun night. This was fun. I like hanging
was
out with
fun.
you guys.
It was fun.
You want to talk
And
about
we get
TikTok?
to do 2 again next week too.
I'll have to see you guys 2 weeks in a row like this. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta write more cliff
I don't-
notes.
like, I don't
I'm
have
not
any-
leading this.
I'm
Sarah,
sorry,
make
Sarah.
something up. You want me to make something up on the spot? It'd be very anti-Semitic
Not
and
good
racist,
at
probably
that.
though. So I don't think I should do it. I'm just kidding. YouTube, who's gonna see it? Who's gonna live in infamy?
Listen,
just
I
joking.
could piggyback off that because I learned a lot in Hebrew school. It's fine.
So,
It doesn't have to be super long
Yeah.
because we can do a travel update. What's next on Diz Cliff Notes, and then
you want to talk about tattoos we regret?
Do you have any tattoos?
No, but I had an idea that I regret.
Sure.
That's how we can lead it off, and then you could talk about how you have Dwight Howard, ode to Dwight Howard.
It's not Dwight Howard.
It can be.
I'll find out.
Okay. So you can just start it. And
Okay.
I count you.
All
in.
right, sounds good.
It's just like, hey,
Yeah,
3,
yeah,
2,
yeah.
1.
So we're talking about how my daughter's nickname is going to be 11. So I'm thinking like, I don't have a tattoo yet, but I want to, my first ever tattoo, I want to be sentimental. And I was thinking about getting this tattoo a couple years ago, just because I
thought we were
love
gonna get matching NNFs right above ours.
if we are all, I kid you not, if we are all ever together, which we will be one day, I will 100% get an NNF tattoo somewhere on my body. 100%.
Okay.
100%. I will absolutely do
We'll
that.
lay next to each other and hold hands.
I would probably need that.
Hands.
Sarah, are you
What?
in?
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
And Nick?
I'll get my nipple pierced. I don't
That's
know. No,
that's the equivalent.
Is that
so,
enough?
Yeah, it's the
My,
equivalent.
my dick pierced. I don't.
It's even better actually.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think matching piercings. Anyway, so I love the show Stranger Things, and a couple years ago, I was like, man, it'd be really cool to have the 11 tattoo that she has on her wrist. And then now that my daughter's gonna be nicknamed 11, I was like, oh, that'd be really cool to get the number 11 tattooed on my wrist. So I looked up, I was like, 11 tattoo, and they were like, yeah, so 11 has the tattoo of 11 on her wrist to kind of be related to the Holocaust of numbers on their wrists. So they wanted to show that. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't get the, but okay, so hear me out. Hear me out, right? I still really want it, right? But now I'm thinking like maybe instead of having 11, maybe do it in Roman numerals because then it's not Holocausty at all. It's more.
Please don't put numbers because then you'll match me.
But okay, so hear me out, Sarah. Hear me out. So Roman numerals, I mean, that's not bad, right?
What is that?
No, it's not
is that-
bad.
I?
Yeah, just like
Yeah, it's
11
the
with little
IVX, you know,
tails.
whatever.
it's like 11 with little
it's
tails.
IX.
No, it wouldn't be.
No, it's
Oh.
XI.
No, XI.
Oh, XI, so much better. It's just
Yeah.
like the THX logo on my wrist. So every time I show this one, I gotta go. So it's an old VHS TXX
Someone clip that,
little meme. But yeah, so I'm thinking like so the initial was just the 2 lines. But now I'm thinking Roman numerals be classy instead of genocide-y, if that makes sense.
I wish
Yeah.
I thought of that.
Right? No, but right, Sarah, like like if I did Roman numerals, no one would ever mistaken it for me being a prisoner. Correct?
Yeah, my dad
you
was
have a problem with-
super angry when he saw that I had numbers tattooed on my wrist.
Yeah, but I'm going to need you to ask your dad. Say, Dad, I'm thinking about getting more numbers on my other wrist. What if they were Roman numeral numbers, though? Because I do need some insight. Because I want to do this, but I want to do it right.
No, I think that's the way to go.
The Roman
Absolutely.
numerals, right?
I'm
Make it
just
cute.
saying I wish I thought of it first, because that would have been way better.
Yeah. Maybe Braille even. Maybe Braille. Think about it. I mean, no one would ever mistaken that as anything malicious, and they think, "Wow, this guy supports blind rights" or something like that. Can you imagine how insensitive it would be to have a Braille tattoo that you couldn't read in Braille?
Why wouldn't you be able to read it?
Because it's not perforated
Because
or raised.
Oh, just like actual dots.
Yeah, just the dots. Yeah,
Oh.
I'd have to get
Well,
a.
you can get the like raised tattoos.
I'd have to
I've
get
seen on-
branded, which also
Yeah.
seems insensitive. So it's a lose-lose. I feel like.
Here's the funny thing. So if you go to a drive-through, McDonald's drive-through, it actually says at the bottom, blind menus available upon request. Who's driving there that reads Braille as a first language?
You know what that's for, Scott? I know
is it
exactly
for?
what that's for. That's for the couple that the person who's driving obviously is not blind. They have the blind spouse next to them, and they're pissed at the spouse. Like, I'm not reading this menu tonight. Give me the Braille menu. And they make them read it.
But why does my ATM drive-through have Braille on there too?
Right.
Like,
It does.
are you driving? And it's in a drive-through spot. It's not just the walk-up one. It's the drive-through, and you can put your hearing things in there too.
Right.
If you need.
Why has no one ever talked? You know, it's funny. It's funny. This is not satire at all. My sister,
This is not trending on YouTube.
my sister calls me the other day out of the blue. I'm like, oh man, as I answer the phone, what's wrong? Is everything okay? And she's like, why are there signs that say deaf person in area? I was like, that's a really good question. What about blind people in area? They can't see the signs, right? Or autistic person in area. Like, who is putting these? Who is commissioning these signs? And are we supposed to assume, like, what's the range of this sign? 3 blocks? 2 blocks? Just the 1 block?
We used to have one in my old neighborhood, and it was very, where my parents live, it's like a loop around their house, and there's 4 houses in front and then a loop. And it was literally the first house had a deaf person there, but you didn't see it from the other side, though. There was never a sign. So if you're coming from the other way,
Screw the deaf guy, right?
yeah.
But I
So
guess
it's only on their side of the
saying.
street. Yeah.
Here's the good question though. Do we only drive more careful because there's deaf kids, or should we maybe drive careful because there's kids?
Just
That's
we care more about the deaf.
well. If there was kids in the area, Scott would always drive half the speed limit just to scope it out. Just so you don't want to hit any of them. No, it's because you don't want to hit any of it, Scott. I know you're a very
Exactly.
careful driver.
Exactly.
And because you want to sneak a peek. But so the I don't know. The signs are weird to me. Deer crossing, right? Deer crossing, another strange
Yeah,
one.
and why do they always put the deer crossing signs right where there's so much traffic? I mean, make the deer cross somewhere else.
Right.
Just put a fence up.
It makes so much more sense.
I think it would cost way less in taxpayer dollars just to put a fence up instead of just fixing
Or
all
can't we
these
build
cars.
Build a bridge for them or something?
I say we build a wall.
That's a good idea.
I say we build a wall and we make
Make
the
the
deer
roads
pay
great
for
again.
it.
Let's put-
We make the deer pay for it.
And we put up pride signs outside just to let people know that aren't on Grindr, like, hey, we're gay, come over, hang out.
That's smart,
With
unless
going
you're in
out.
the South.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, in Florida we don't do that.
Then it's like putting up a deer crossing sign in
Yeah.
like a hunter's area. You know what I mean?
In Florida I just put up the Confederate flag and everything's
Yeah,
fine.
either the Confederate flag or the blue line American flag.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Don't they have a loofah for that though? Honestly.
Nick, do you have a travel update for us?
I do have a travel update. Move.
Nick's on the mic, so it's time to take notice. Get
the fuck out of the way!
Get that's homophobic. Stay the hell out of his way. Move, I'm gay.
I'm getting so much better at these. I took advice from our assistant producer last week, and I'm trying to get more aggressive, I guess, with these intros of get out of the way. It's my turn to talk. So travel update. It is now time to start planning for 2025 already.
What?
Yes.
We're not
Plan
even
early,
halfway through
people.
2024.
I know, but it's time to plan your vacations for 2025 because Disney has finally come out with 2025 packages, so you can book all the way through, almost all the way through the end of 2025 right now. And what's great about 2025 is not only can you go to Disney, you can go to Universal. There's a brand new theme park opening next year. The announcements is killing us because we all want to know what dates that Scott is going to be on the TikTok, ready to go.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully TikTok's still around then.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be so depressed. I'll have nothing more.
I'll
to
be
look
out of a
forward to.
job, honestly.
Well, a job is something you get paid for.
She gets free tequila, Scott.
That's
I mean,
true.
she'll do anything for
Touche.
tequila. So
Touche.
we're gonna have to find a backup option for that. But yeah. So, anyways, 2025. People, please plan ahead. I literally have a lady message me 3 days ago wanting to book a vacation for the end of March. Which, if you don't know, March is spring break typically, and everything is sold out.
I
So
did
she's
that.
a little bummed out about that. And yeah, this time not talking about you, Scott. But you're gonna have a great trip. You leave in just a couple days. I leave in a couple days,
I'm
and
so excited.
I'm excited to be on vacation with you, but not with you.
Right.
I'd rather be with Chris and Sarah and Lewis. But I mean,
Well, yeah, because we would
Alex got
stream the
that.
entire time. I mean, like my wife's like,
Oh,
"Are you gonna be streaming the
yeah.
entire time?" I said, "Probably. It's fine. Read a book."
Like there's
I mean,
gonna be
as long as-
anything adult going on, so
as long as you tag Senpai for Vacations and leave the adult stuff for the OnlyFans, so we can make some extra money on the side to pay off your TikTok debt.
There we.
But anyways, go book your vacations. Sandpipervacations.com. Make sure you mention the No New Friends podcast. Get your vacations booked because it is time to party.
And have no fear. Just because Nick and I are going to be on vacation, we're not going to miss any episodes. We're getting ahead, baby.
what the
I don't
fuck
know
was
why I
that? I'm
said
sorry. I wish we could still
don't
hear the
know.
person building a house in Nick's background. I did instead of you saying that.
Sean is working very hard right now to make very strong shots. He had a very rough day, so peeling back the curtain. Sean just got home from work, and we are about to get crunk.
Oh,
right there.
I'm jealous. You
Nice.
shouldn't have said that. No, I want to come over. I might make the 15-hour trip. It's like 9 hours actually. It's good enough.
Alex, what's coming up on Diz His? Thank you so much, Alex. Chris, you got any Cliff Notes?
I do.
It's been quite the show. A lot of stuff's happened, so nothing can stop this little boy from recapping the day the Chris's Cliff's Notes way.
So right now, peeling back the curtain, we are recording this on the eve of the vote to see if TikTok will be banned in the United States. So this could be Scott's memorial episode. So please just remember to send us your heart me's and team bracelets, just like he would want. So we talked about categories for the friendies to start the podcast. Now, some categories that didn't make the cut were best former co-host, worst former co-host, and member that missed the most episodes. Now we had to cut all these because we didn't want one person to win all of the awards. Kind of wanted to spread them around. We talked about nominations for the friendies. Now the first category was best guest. We named the top 7. Coming in at number 8, Joe from the Diz His podcast. So it just didn't make the cut. Please clap. Remy led his joke by saying, "Man, this is going to be really bad."
Delayed reaction.
Remy led his joke by saying, "Man, this is going to be really bad." Scott, you should start saying that every time you're about to tell a joke. Abby said that so much time has passed that I lost my legs. and Nick is now straight. Now, I can assure you Nick is still gay, and now he has 2 more nubs to play with. We talked about signs being on roads where certain people live. Right outside Scott's neighborhood, it says Predator Crossing.
Wow.
It was way worse. I cleaned that up real good. And lastly, Scott. Sorry, let me rephrase this. Yeah, I didn't like that. It sounded like can't say it on air. Scott talked about how this was Mary's birthday episode, so I just wanted to say. Never mind. I can't say any of this. And those are my cliff notes.
Okay, bye.
Oh, we're going to hell.
Thank you so much, Chris. So next week, Nick and I will be out of town, but there's still going to be an episode because we got ahead.
Good for you.
And what?
I didn't get any head yet.
No.
Oh, ahead.
Nick, after the day Sean has, don't expect it.
Yeah, you better. Never mind. You know, I do. I can't wait for After Dark because I
know.
have a gay sex question
Oh.
for sure. Yeah, I do.
We still need
And we haven't
straight just Q&A, I guess.
We haven't even talked about the poppers either.
No, well, we talked.
Forgot.
We've dabbled. Oh, the new
dabbled in the new ones.
No,
I
I have questions, honestly, so I'll join that after dark.
Oh yes, and we need a straight Q&A too. I want to know your heterosexual
Yeah.
questions, Nick. We talked about this for a while.
Yeah.
Straight Q&A. I'll have to answer
love
because
this.
Scott won't be able to.
There's a lot. Yeah.
So After
got
Dark,
you, Nick.
that'll come back the week that I'm back from vacation. We'll bring that back then.
I love that we made this giant announcement about it. And then
I
a
know,
month
I
later-
know. And then last week was like, I'm really
Because
tired, guys.
Chris was sick last
I was
week.
tired. I almost had to do. I almost had to do the episode with the pad on my forehead, and I can't because you guys make fun of me so much. So I just have to suffer.
from not doing the dishes. You know?
I was tired from. Yeah, it was
Hired
not doing
inspections.
dishes.
Sarah, where can our listeners find you?
It's my last episode.
You can find me at Old Soul Thrift on Instagram and at Super Sarah 94 on the TikTok.
Nick, what about you?
You can find me in the Caribbean because I'm going to be on a cruise when you're listening to this. And you can find me on the TikTok at Sandpiper Vacations to book your next vacation, as well as Emotional Support Gay Nick on the Instagram.
Chris?
When I'm not in Nick from Saber Vacations, you can find me on TikTok at Chris Yob NNF and on Instagram where I post only 3 times a year at Chris Yob. Great post though.
Great post.
A really good post.
Many are saying.
People are
that they're the
saying,
best post.
yeah, it's
People
the
are
best
saying.
post. Yeah.
They are definitely saying that. You can connect with all of us on all of our social media. All of our links are right there on our website, nonewfriendspodcast.com. And if you click on the picture of Chris, Sarah, and Nick, you can go right to their social medias. I did that.
Wow.
What?
Which social media?
Yes.
Like, which one does it go to me?
I know it
Wait,
does have
maybe I
my.
didn't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I've.
Maybe
And-
I didn't do that.
I haven't gotten any alerts on Grindr yet, so.
Yeah.
Um,
If I download a Grinder, could I send you a friend request? Like, is that how? Or
No, it's hard to find people from a distance. You have to like move the map around and like zoom
Okay.
into like exactly where they live, basically.
I just want to be. I just want to be
could.
friends. Like, I just want to. Like,
Yeah.
I want to connect.
My profile.
okay, so when you click
We'll talk.
on the podcast, if you click on the website, if you click on Chris, it goes to his TikTok. If you click on Sarah, it goes to her Instagram. And if you click on Nick, it goes to sandpipervacations.com.
Oh, good for you. I was really proud of you.
Thank you,
What
Mr.
about-
Scott.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Scott. What about Darren.com? Where's that going?
I will. I've got to add him to the website.
We do because he's the wise man.
Honestly, you should pay for that URL at this point.
Right?
Scott, you're not that tech guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Anyway, when you're checking out our website and clicking on all of our pictures, you can join our clubhouse, become a friend with benefits, watch all of our recordings live, and see all sorts of exclusive content that only you get to see, and talk to people that are fun to talk to. And you can check out our sweet merchandise. If you listen to us on Spotify, Apple, any podcast platform that allows you to give a rating and a review, please give us a 5-star rating and review. We love that kind of stuff. Don't forget to check out Sarah, me, Lewis, and Darren at the parks every Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Do you speak German?
Yeah, a little bit. And then the YouTube every Wednesday night at about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On behalf of our Lord and Savior, Remy, Abby, our producer, Alex, Nick, Sarah, Chris, I'm Scott. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye, Mr. Scott.
Can't wait for that T-shirt.
It's never going to get old. I love this already.
That was good.
It was good. Tonight was a fun night.
Yeah, it was.
For sure.
For not having... I really, all week, I was like, okay, I got to come up with 6 topics. And I had nothing going into tonight. It actually went very well.
It was fun.
No,
Those
we're
are
not
the
doing
best.
After Dark tonight, guys. I'm exhausted.
It's been real and it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun. I used to say to my friends every single time I would leave them, just to make them
It
disappointed.
was a cool thing to say. Yeah.
I have no friends anymore except for you guys, because I've never said that to you.
Well, we're not allowed to have friends because of the name of the podcast.
It's true.
That's
We're
not
all
what I
we're all just business partners.
My business associate, Banji.
All right, YouTube, we will be back next Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Animal Kingdom on the TikTok. Check that out. If you want to see me live stream being wasted, there's so much Bud Light at Animal Kingdom. There's Bud Light as far as the eye can see.
that should be a good double episode.
You need to buy the special vodka that they donate to the penguins or the rhinos or some animal.
Oh, they donate vodka to...
There's a vodka brand backed by Everest that donates like $1 from every drink to like some animal charity. So
Oh, so you're doing...
I'm just,
Sarah's like, say less. I'm
it's
going to support.
math, right? What's the name
I
of
wish
that
it was
vodka?
tequila though.
Bring on Sean. Sean.
Creepy
Sean.
way of not
Sean.
letting Chris host After Dark is to skip the first 2 return episodes.
Sean.
We have. So we're,
Let's
we're
do some
real quick.
shots.
We're doing shots.
What are we doing shots of?
Tequila with an orange.
Yes.
We can say tequila here.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Shit. Now I need spicy water.
What the fuck is in your hand, Nick?
My dick.
So instead of a lime, we do an orange with cinnamon on it.
Are those cutie oranges? Are those cuties?
Ooh.
Why you have like... Okay, so like there's like 45 little slices
I don't
there.
know why we did 45, but
There's a lot of them. Cinnamon
Cinnamon.
Brought me my
oranges.
spicy
Cinnamon and
water.
orange. Ooh. Look at you, Lewis. I only see those. Do the
that's
statue
fine.
again.
Oh, do the statue again. He said.
Sean didn't see it. I don't think.
You know the one. Do the Edna one. This was great.
Wait, you have to go down.
Wait,
Go
come
down.
back. Come back.
Go down. Get lower.
All the way
Just
down.
that portion of you.
Alex says hi.
Oh, yes.
And
Alex,
Darren says,
Alex
Darren
has-
says the rhinos get wasted.
Alex says, Sean!
Super loud.
Alex is shocked that Nick's actually gay. We never get to see Sean here. We have to take his word for it.
He exists.
Are you taking sips instead of shots? That was a big ass shot. Those are juice glasses.
That's a good
Those are not those are not shots. Those are like full on juice glasses.
Those are like Piper's little juice cups or whatever.
So, we're on the internet. I don't care. They might have fallen into my suitcase from a Disney Cruise Line.
You pay enough.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
I thought they were a free gift with purchase.
Oh, behind you. I collect those too.
What do you have? A little ornament?
I
Is that
collect.
the ornament?
I collect them all. This was from the Ovation.
I have those on my office tree. This is actually...
You got the expensive one. I can't afford.
This is a big one, the icon.
I can't afford that.
Oh, that's cool. Dan and I had a really cool moment today.
Dan?
Darren.
Darren.
Did you forget your kid's name?
No, I said we were standing outside of Hollywood Studios when we were about to leave, and it's just like because we would go several months without seeing each other, just because busy life and all that. And I'm like, this is really cool that I get to see him every single week now. It's freaking amazing.
Well, I was gonna say earlier, and then Chris got into talking about how he calls Emily fat and stuff. I love that our spouses are like involved in us now too, and Darren basically is your spouse.
Pretty much, yeah. My wife wants nothing to do with what I do.
But it's like they're making it fun too and helping make the content with us. So
Yeah.
Incorporating Darren into the podcast is one of those fun, great things
yeah.
in the podcast. Emily was kind of offended she was in the group chat, by the way. I was like, yeah, but you don't watch us live. I was like, oh yeah, I'm in the
Please
TikTok live
add
with
her.
Sean and
Oh,
everything.
it should be fun.
Maybe a buzzkill. Maybe I'll add her.
Well, if she's gonna tap the screen,
I
then
know,
she can
but
be in the
she's
TikTok.
working. That's what I'm saying. Like
Then
you're
no.
not. That's what I
Then
told her.
What's the point?
That's what I told her.
It's more for information,
And I called her
so that
fat.
we can communicate on the business of it.
Exactly. I was like, no, you can't get in here, fatty. You can't even fit in this group chat.
Scott, please add her.
I don't have Emily's number. I can't.
I'm gonna do a fake. I'm gonna do a fake group chat. Yeah, get an iPhone. We'll add you, Alex.
Yeah, we can't add you.
can't
in
add
the-
greens.
He's a green one.
Yeah. Can't add greenies. We're racist against the greens. Before we get off here, Alex said we should do a drinking night. I'm a fun drunk. Well, my wife says I'm annoying. That means you're a fun drunk. And yeah, we'll do that on like a Saturday night sometime or something like that. Friday or Saturday night. That'd be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, that'll be real fun for the restaurant people that have to work early for Sunday brunch.
Nick will be there.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take off.
That's a day for
Let's see your
Sarah.
commitment.
Right. What do you think I do tomorrow morning at 6:30 at work?
Yeah.
Oh man. Guess what I'm doing at 6:30 tomorrow? Turning over,
Sleeping.
looking at the time, going back to sleep for another 3 hours. I've actually been getting up at, well, waking up at like 7 o'clock. Do I go back to sleep? Sometimes, maybe a little bit. But I've been waking up at 7, and mostly because I keep forgetting to turn my alarm off for 7 o'clock. But I'm proud of myself.
All right, hold on. Dane sent some stuff.
All right, we'll watch that and we're going to get off.
And then Nick's.
And then I'm going to log off of Riverside. All right, so here we go, YouTube.
Are you sharing or am I?
Let me share my screen so you guys can see it too. I just forgot about
Okay,
that.
are you sharing or am I?
I'll share because I already got it up.
Are we going to be able to hear it?
Share audio, share a tab or a screen. Yeah, I'll do that.
I couldn't hear anything.
You can't hear it?
No.
You want to try it then?
Yeah.
I don't know how he zoomed in.
Alex, what's coming up on DizHiz? We're running into issues sharing your screen. Of course we are.
I don't know how he did these zoom ins and stuff.
Okay, so this was the first one. And for content, it was over really fast. And I was like, okay, I don't know what to do with my hands now because it's over. Okay, and then we got this one. You gotta watch that one again.
How do you do the little zoom in thing?
Alex, what's coming up on DizHiz? Thank you so much, Alex. I don't even get it.
Entertaining face.
Oh, man, Mother God messaged you, by the way.
No, that's her Discord. That's not individual. That's just her Discord.
She's dead, actually. Super dead.
Stop it.
Oh, we through the outro still?
Goodbye, YouTube.
YouTube,
Yeah,
thank
all
you
that
so much for watching. Alex, thank you for guest appearing. Thank you for the cameo tonight. I guess we hate hospitality news. See, Darren said, laugh, laugh, laugh. Darren said, don't make me cry again. Darren said, the rhinos get wasted.
Peace out, heart.
Darren hates profile pictures. Fucking hates them. Just refuses to put them up. And I respect that. All right, guys. his Darren's only TikTok is a cat with a hat on, and I love it. I watch it 3 times a day. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back again for another doubleheader next week. God save us.